Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. It's John Alosa on the right. I think Steve Kelly, we said, was getting up first on
He's
late.
pulling third, Steve Kelly.
Sorry about that. Anyway, welcome to the World Singles. Welcome back to the World Singles, I should say, to everyone who joined us at the 9 a.m. qualifier. 12 p.m. qualifier set to begin here on lanes 13 and 14 and all 24 lanes in the main room of Fairlanes Bowling Center in Moncton, New Brunswick. Singles tournament, we're doing 5-string qualifiers for now. The top 32 across both shifts will advance to a head-to-head knockout bracket in a few hours' time later today. My name is Greg Gouillart. You are watching Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube, and alongside me on the call is Paul Grant.
Thank you, Greg. Great to be with you again. This is the final round, round two of two. The playoffs will be in a separate broadcast all together at once later on. Please subscribe free. It's never a charge. Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition on YouTube. Like and follow us on Facebook as well for great video content. More than 2,300 videos in climbing. More than 5,100 subscribers. Joining for free. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. John Aloha Alosa out of Butwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. Former Class B champion in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Terrific person. For a piece of whip, the 6'10", gone to start the match. Tim Susi from Western Mass. 2-1 split, not quite to the 6. 134 peak average in his glory day. World Championship title in 1997. Was out of the game for a few years working second shifts. Back in the last 2 or 3 years. What a great bowler he is. Doinks it with the wood for a 9 to start his first of 5. Greg will call the second half of the string. What a beautiful place. We're here in 2023, one of the best finals you ever see ever. A must-see match on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. A+ Accounting, Fenway Academy. If you missed it, you want to go back and watch that 3-string thriller final. Alosa 5, 15 through 1, 4 horsemen, plus the 8 and back the sleeper. Susi 2-4 chance.
Candlepin may have been invented in Worcester, Massachusetts, but all the bowling here in the province of New Brunswick is Candlepin. No 10-pin, no 5-pin, as far as I know.
Susi off the wall, no. Alosa has the 3-10. We have the wood to stop by rule. At least you're supposed to. Over the Hatchman, first time in the Worlds. Glenn Gill also here. Dimitri Dellis' first World appearance also coming up next. Alosa takes a 9 on the object pin, 24 through 2. Tim Susi, no relation to Matt Susi or Nick Susi, pair of 9s. Greg, we're on the technology, the Canadian scoreboard. Greg, explain the format here. Scoreboard.
Well, nothing's changed about the rules, of course. Just spares are notated with one triangle, as any American would expect, and then square for a strike, which is kind of 2 strikes geometrically. And otherwise, you just add the numbers, and if you remember, head pin indicators, yellow for head pins and red for splits. And there you go. Split up for Susi. Feel free to go around me if you can. And a 1-3 for Alosa. Paul multitasking Candlepins for cancer, so he'll be in and out on the mic. 3-pin, abandoned by Alosa. Susi can't quite get over to the left side. 10 for Alosa. I haven't seen the string 5 cut come up. I haven't seen the standings through 5 strings on my side of things, but they may be posted on Fairlanes Bowling. Fairlanes, all one word. Fairlanes Bowling on Facebook. And if you check out Fairlanes Bowling on Facebook, Pete Wood, along with Barry Wood, I presume. I think I've seen them on the printer, no less. Oh, and speak of the devil. Really an angel, I should say. Our 5-string results are here. I'll share those in just a moment. First, we watch Alosa, Bowell's Concord, New Hampshire. And a strike by Susi, Channel 5 veteran out of French King Bowling Center, Irving, Massachusetts. He hammers away. Alosa can't get the pin to dance across. There's a 9. 9's pretty good out of that. Jason Doucette of JD Seamless Gutters, 657 over a 130 average in his case. Also just 2 to begin. Susi again gets a double strike on the world stage. 2 strikes. At the top average after the first Winnica Western New England event as well. No surprise, still up to his old tricks. Also does some of his bowling at North Star Bowling in Vermont, the lone Candlepin center I'm aware of, at least publicly accessible up there in Vermont. Please correct me in comments if I'm mistaken. It's not 0, 10 pin, or 5 pin. That makes sense. But of course, I've only been in Fredericton and now Moncton, obviously, where we all are in this case. Glenn Gill, bowling for Central Park Lanes, a return to pro play and now international play for him. 3 pins out on ball 1. Dimitri Delis. Both these two in the finals of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, our New England Singles Pro Tour of various classes. Glenn Gill in Class B, Shore in Class A now. Dimitri Delis ripping a shot apart like that. And you can see why he won the Class C championship. Glenn Gill, partially due to a leg injury he incurred, did not get through. He gets a 10 box after a lot of waiting. Nice shot. Gillian, head pin, crossover side, 5, 9, 10. Maybe the 5 will get over and form a nice piece of wood, you would hope. Now, oh, it's swiveled way too vertically. Going to require a crazy bounce. Split for him. Delis gets the 4 horsemen left side. Right side, rather. Gill, across comes Wood. Nice shot. 10 in the first and a spare in the second for him. Delis just too full on the head pin. Scott Hodgson, you pointed it out too. Top 16 scores right now are 600 on the dot, a 120 average to make it there. Brian Bernacchi's currently 570. It's a 114 average, so running too close to that 114 side, I think will not do it. Last year the cut was in the 118 averages. So we need to see there high 110s and probably 120s to make the cut. That's an average over the 5 strings. Gill mixing away. He gets 6 pins out on ball 1. Delis. Down goes that 3 pin, the 1, 8, 9, and 10.
Thanks, Kim Baker, making the Candlepins Cancer shirts and Bombs Away baby shirts, brand new this week. Sold a couple of more just now, a few today already. Thank you very much. $10 each shirt goes to Candlepins for Cancer.
There goes the 9. Gill back to back.
Gill, a former 119 bowler, out of the game for a few years, back and bowling better than ever, you could say. And one of the best rising stars in the game today, Dimitri Delis, 24, November 13th this month. Out of Bubbal's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire.
And he gets the 10, 33 through 3. Not sure why I put a spare smudge there.
You get the results from the first shift, right?
I sure do. Jason Doucette for 657. Nate Fontaine, who was on the tiebreaker last year, 636 in second place. Tim Hazard, 634. Brian Kroll, 629. Tyler Reese, 627, tied with Troy Fournier, also in that tiebreaker. Neither Fontaine or Fournier leaving it close at all. Both of Reese and Fournier, 627. Brett Adams, 619. Charles Collins, 614. Chris Merrill, 610. And Bobby Kite, 608.
I was joking, Nate Fontaine, Aaron's brother, he got robbed Friday Night Pro League. He's on the head pin a lot. Tons of spread eagle and splits. Missed some chances too. Disastrous night by his standards. I said, get out of the way now, save it for the Worlds, and here he is.
Delis converts the Millis 8. He's a Millis bowler. I won't begrudge him that. And the Friday Night Pro League anyway, of course. His family owns Boutwells in Concord, New Hampshire.
Grand average right now, 116. Dimitri Delis, 117. A couple of years ago, he was a 103, 104 bowler.
Gill got that 10, 51. Here we goes again. In the 5th. Down goes the 5 and the 3. Wood is turning around for the 10. Delis, crazy. He goes to the left and then has a wicked swivel to the left to get a powerful cross lane and 8. Not head to head for now, but it very much will be in a few moments' time. Split. And Gill misses the plank, unfortunately.
Dimitri, play the wood. Imagine there's a rule you can put the wood out of bounds there.
They didn't paint a lob line, but they sure did paint a deadwood line.
They took the lob lines out.
Gill does the correct pace of play thing and just plays through. He gets a 10 box.
There's a bowler here last night throwing a ball overhand, not here. The pro bowlers, obviously, but an open bowler. But that's why I like the lob line still. No, some people want to get rid of it.
Yeah. Nico, hear you loud and clear. I'm getting the paper standings as well, and I got it here. Adam Melanson, Nate LeBlanc, Tim Douglas, Eric Banfield, Dylan Ezekiel, and Scott LaPierre has got to be feeling pretty good. Devin Brooks got 600 as well, by the way. So
the real deal, Devin Brooks.
Everyone else may be a little nervous, but I think anyone in the 590s.
How did Devin Cloyd come out? Do you know? In the bubble there? Devin Cloyd in the bubble?
I certainly can. 10 box here. I'm going to pass that to you, in fact, for you to look through while we turn over to Steve Kelly and then Trevor Gates on lane number 13.
Devin Cloyd at a 580. That's kind of the borderline. We'll see. Team Roller has a bright future.
580, you said, for the 5?
Yes, Devin Cloyd, 580.
A 116 average, that does seem borderline. I think they'll be more comfortable with 120, and there's more bowlers in the second shift, by the way. So, for reference for you folks, we'll monitor the cut as closely as we can. Thank you to Fairlanes Moncton for all your help, Pete Wood.
Steve Kelly, one of the few bowlers, pulls up the same hand and foot. Trevor Gates for himself.
On that note, hello, Ryan Cox and Ryan Hogan, if you want. Yeah, you can go.
Okay. Greg will call the second half completely. Same spot for Kelly.
Third ball's coming up for each.
Both look at a bunch. Both 0 for in the second ball. Kelly, nice up, a 2 full. That's a youch. Not even the dictionary, Webster. Thanks a lot. Yikes, now combined. Y-O-U-C-H. Ooh. Nice up at Gates. Trevor with a 9. Kelly with a tough 5. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling.
Only the first box of 5. Steve's been at this for several years, including pretty much growing up as a bowler out of Leda Lanes, formerly in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Steve has his own Candlepin Bowling Network. Not the Candlepin Bowling Network. He has his own network. 3-ball spare. For you to subscribe also. Does a great job. Hey, look at this. Sweeps 9 from the back channel. Wobbling 10 holds for the strike.
There is a pin plate edge, but only just. Another piece of deadwood escapes.
5-1 washout for Trevor Gates, veteran bowler. Trevor, 108 league bowler. Steve Kelly, 111. Last year's #1 seed for a while in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Missed the playoffs by a little bit, but very good bowler, getting better. From a Leda Lanes bowler in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Sort of reenacted a highlight that both of them, where the piece of wood came back. Didn't take out the pin for a strike, though.
The wood takes it down, spare. That's you make it for 5 blocks. 15 the ball through 2 in the first of 5. Final round. Playoffs later on in a separate broadcast. For live notifications, after you subscribe free on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network, hit the bell icon so you don't miss the ball when we go live. Trevor trying to kick it over, won't go. And that's an 8. 17 through 2 early on. Top of the order next with Greg Gouillart.
Last year, perhaps this year, Trevor Gates bowled on team. Wow, it just escaped me. It was team Avon Valley Lanes, excuse me. The house of Gwinnell Duguay.
Kelly back in the nose. Look at this. Spread eagle plus the 8 behind the 2. Brutal. Right-handed Trevor Gates in lane 13. It's a 2-1 split again. 4 left, 6-10 right. Trying to give it a ride. 3 pieces, maybe 4 to kick over. We're on lanes 13 and 14 at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. Kelly just missed the odds with the 2 with the 7 left. 3, 6, 10 on the right, still there. Gates can't get to the East Coast.
Remember looking for 118, so bowlers are going to want at least 3 marks per string. Splits like these don't help.
Kelly, nice out for an 8. After the spare 5, 18 through 2, now 26 through 3. Trevor Gates, a 9, 26 through 3. 32 bowlers, not teams. Teams are later on this week, Paul. 32 bowlers make the playoffs. Knockout round, that means head-to-head, not elimination where top scores advance. It's head-to-head, knockout rounds.
Only one problem to deal with, but it could be a big problem. We'll see.
There's a beautiful ball by Kelly and 2 perfect. Again, this time a clean spread eagle. $25 from Candlepin Bowling Network. He makes it without wood for a spare. Only on our TV lanes. Trevor Gates, yet another split. Give him a break. 4 left, 3, 6, 10 on the right. Kelly, good ball. Can't get to the 10. Trevor takes out 2 himself. He's got the 3 on the right, the 4 on the left. In the 4th box, first string of 5, round 2 of 2, the final qualifying round before the playoffs, the singles knockout. Defending champion Chris Ryder.
Oh. You go first. No, you go first.
Two of the 4 for an 8. Kelly 34 through 4. And 8 box also for Trevor Gates, just 34 also through 4. Not the start they want. Want to try to get probably at least 590.
Someone's pumped up.
Devin Brooks, the real deal. Big high 5. Kelly, not another spread eagle saying no, but another split, of course.
Oh.
Ridiculous, frustrating.
He's very precise whenever he wants a ball tracking there.
2-4-7 would be high, gives him a chance if he can curve just inside that 2-4 to the 6-10.
Six-pin Wilton on Gates' side.
Trevor, the fresh rack on lane 13. It's a good ball. It's 9. Same spot. The king is the 5. We'll take it down. Can Kelly get this over? Fizzles out. Another good shot.
Wood didn't seem terribly well angled towards the 6-10. Little he could do with that.
And Gates missed the chance. Single pins, the easiest to make from about 17 to 21%, more than a 2 or 3 pinner. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network.
I'm looking at Natty McBride. He could
Kelly,
show you how to get that ball across.
Kelly, pretty 10, 44.5. And a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third for Trevor Gates. Never a good time for that, 44 each of the half. Now at the play-by-play, top of the order, Greg Gouillart.
Tim Soucy on a double strike right here. 20 plus this in the 4th. Look at, and again, you note the head pin accuracy. Remember our non-standard notation, yellow bricks for head pin hits and red head pin hits for splits.
Tim Soucy has full house, 3 9s, 2 strikes.
Melissa takes out 4 pins. Soucy close to a triple rather. But he ends up with 29 in that frame, and he's 56 through 4. Chance for another. 4-pin does not tip into the 7 for Alosa. On this 6-pin, just wide, and the chance missed for a strike spare. 19 for a 75 half. Alosa getting stronger and stronger. Cracked into the Friday Night Pro League. Has the 9 box here for 70 and a 10 box for Dimitri Jealous. There we go. No, it's him. Got lost in thought there. Oh, 2 pins down the middle. And a 4 horseman left side for Tim Soucy. Next to nothing there. Alosa's ball works better on the right to left. We'll see how he does on this other pocket. Tim Soucy 85 through 6. Already on pace for 120s and then some. Alosa, look at that ball work there. Maybe he'll go on the right side next time on that eagle. But that right to left ball, one would think. 9 box and 10 for the 2. Just those 2 strikes doing all the work here. So basically those are the 3 marks. That allows Soucy, especially with this near immaculate hitting, just all 9s and 10s. Also just had the 1 7 box. He's doing well in that department as well. He's got triangle number 2. Susie gets the head pin and just the 2, 4, 6, and 7. Just the 5 pin out. And Susie's suffering on that split a little bit. So we're looking for 120s probably to make it. I think it's going to take at least 120 to make the cut this time around, if I had to guess. Especially since there's more people in this shift, and the top 16 had that 120. Nico, essentially your assessment exactly. You see a Buffalo? Where? Matt Nichols in the house? I'm clearly not attentive enough. 4, 5, and 7 doesn't even get the typical wood we associate with the setback. Oh, Susie almost got a piece of wood to go into the 5. Does the wood offer any chance for Alosa? It just goes too far behind, unfortunately. I was hoping for the ball to hit the wood and then get it. Did Tim play this well? He's got it. It's a fair ball, but it takes nothing. And anytime the ball hits a pin on the plate, it's always in play, whatever happens next. Alosa for 9. He's finding his head pin rhythm now, but unfortunately the split bug picking up from here. Tim takes 10. That's the shot. 112 through 9. Ooh. Maybe he should have. I guess the shot was available on the second go-round, but playing the wood as he did was a very reasonable decision.
Barry Wood just got 2 Candlepins Kansas shirts. Thank you very much, Barry Wood.
Is Worlds in the U.S. next year? Yes, it is. It alternates strictly, Mike. Great question.
And they'll all be here in Fairlanes and Moncton every 2 years because Kingswood doesn't have the setup now to do the Worlds anymore.
Not at this present time.
Yes, as of now.
Alosa 5 and 7 with a piece of wood blocking the usual cut spot on the right side of the 5. Susie may have a better chance here. 3, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Can he find a way? Goes on the red line, and it goes around the 6 pin. Just didn't take it out. Alosa, woo! What a cut! Didn't get it into the 7 pin just. So he's 1 pin less than he thought he could have had. He'll end up with 95. Duncan MacDougall just sidled out to the headset alongside. Nice to see you.
Hello, good to see you too, Greg.
Handling the other stream just fine on YouTube, I imagine. Is it on YouTube, remind me?
We're on YouTube, yep. We little stutter step to get going on the 9 a.m. shift, but we should be rocking and rolling now.
Very good. All right, let's go row 11, click it there. And then we see the 61 halves of Dellis and Gill that they'll try to work on here. Gill does his leagues out of Millis, at least in some of them.
Yep, ACST as well as he'll sub on the Wednesday. He does Tuesday in the summer.
Yep. So our ACST stars.
Friday Night Pro League as well for Glenn Gill this year on Academy 3.
Out of Haverhill, Massachusetts.
Yep. Dimitri Dellis, meanwhile, the rising star out of Boutwells. He bowls in the Friday Night Pro League on the Millis team.
Gill's first ball takes out everything except the 1, 3, and 9.
Wrong pocket, right idea for Glenn Gill. Meanwhile, Dimitri, right pocket, wrong idea. He leaves 5.
Yeah, ended up on the 1, 2. So unfortunately, a thin glancing hit on the head pin leaves that bundle of 5.
Glenn, ooh.
I still can't get the straight dope on whether a bucket shot is truly this bundle of 5. In 10-pin bowling, it's a diamond, we would call it.
It sure feels like a bucket. We're going to call it that. Dimitri hits a good bit on it, but leaves the back row.
Basket case.
Glenn's going to settle for an 8, and Dimitri's going to get a 9.
There you see it. Reminder again of the standings at this point. Hopefully Pete's getting you paper copies as well. He's doing very well.
He is indeed. So the cut at this point, if there were 16 guys that were making it, there's a tie right now for 16 and 17. Scott LaPierre and Devin Brooks are at 600 even. So you would imagine the cut with more bowlers in this shift being over 600, over a 120 average.
No one's going to be cozy below 120, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. If I was under 120, I would be worried right now. Glenn Gill just capped that to not quite carry his side saddle triangle.
So on that note, Dellis needs at least a couple more marks, you'd think. How about this one? Oh no, the wood ruined his shot. We'll take another look again at what went awry.
The wood ruined both of their shots. Glenn Gill frustrating 7 off of that. And Dimitri is going to have a 9. Let's take a look at that one.
Every bowler understands the importance of pinning. Just Gill has told me firsthand.
Yep, and it just glanced off, took all the energy off that ball. It would have carved into it perfectly had that wood not been there. But that's Candlepin bowling for you, folks. Every shot's a little different.
Always less than the pins as well by rule.
Oh, what a monster ball, Glenn Gill. Big 9 drop right there.
Oh, where's the wood going, though?
It's out in front. If it flattens out for him a little, he should be good. What an interesting leave here. Dimitri Dellis, you don't see this one often.
It
and
can.
yeah, it's gone. It's all gone. Now it's a 2-pinner with tough wood in the middle. He has to go around it. Glenn Gill tries to power through, can't convert. Paul Grant back on the call here.
Nice lead for Dellis to figure out, unless, ooh, is that wood covering the 9-pin? Pray tell. Goes Caps and he gets it. Dimitri Dellis with his 3rd mark. There's a 9 box there. Now, I have a question. I know you don't have a mic anymore, Duncan, but is there a food truck outside there at this time? Not just yet. That's later, though, right?
It will be coming, but it's not there right now.
No worries. It takes a lot of work to set up those food truck things. I've been there and done that.
I got $3 of granola bars for the week.
We're going to be Costco back here, or whatever wholesaler we have around here.
BJ's. What do they have out here?
By Phil for Dellis on the spare, so he's going to need another one. Gill, close, but no corners. Good second ball, though. He had a pin-perfect first half and is starting to lose about a mark's worth of pins. Here, Dimitri's 2 full. Hello, Alex and Dino and Tony, if you're watching. Hey, there's the 7-10 taken out. Gill displeased with his progress in the stringer there. You see his steps there. That's a heavy sigh. Tim Brayton, great to see you. Yeah, Duncan probably misses you too, but he'll be back in East Brookfield soon enough. And spread eagle, last thing Gill needed. Again, 120, the probable target at least to make it through to the next round. Dellis crossover side. 3-pin, I think is worth more alive than not. Glenn is object, and still fighting for pins. He struggled with that at Webster Timber, especially when he had that leg injury. Just couldn't get that extra power. Mike McIntosh, Class A champion. Here comes one for Dellis, and it goes in front of the 10 and not on the rebound, taking it out.
I didn't expect to make it. I just wanted to play.
Good experience.
Had a 571 today and a 360.
This might take a little extra. Glenn will get an extra. He'll get another extra. It gets a 10, in fact. And so does Dimitri. I'd like to see that fluke again. Here it comes. 10-pin off the wall. Gutter does not capture it here. 6 into the 2.
Not his best string, but actually pretty good. 114.
Yep, that's one to build on for sure. It's not an immediate success, but
Again,
it gives you the chance to succeed later.
2 years ago, it was a 103, 104 ball up to 112, 113 last year, and he's pulled anchor now for Millis Friday Night Pro League. His team won 6 points over number 2 seed Metro last Friday night. Watch it on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe in high definition.
Steve Kelly was on the Lido Lanes team last year, 2, 4, and 7. He gets. And Trevor off target.
He's stuck at 44 at the half.
Avon Valley Lanes. The Dugays do very well with that house. Oh, yes, on the way outside end of the wood. Steve Kelly gets the spare.
I wonder if he's trying to do that on purpose.
It's better second ball. That's tenable, the 1, 2, and 4.
Terrific person, Steve Kelly. Classy all the way.
200 of you still watching just for the qualifying phase. You guys know it's going to get good later on. So please like and subscribe. Please keep liking and sharing the videos as well as to your heart's content. Obviously, there's a lot of videos we're going to be churning out, so I don't want to give you guys social media engagement fatigue as well. Ring-a-ding-ding, so you don't miss a thing, but, you know you're doing your best. Kelly can't find the angle to the head pin, and he splits 3 and 2. That's going to be something I'm going to watch out for next ball and see if Skelly has a clear adjustment or whether he's just plain getting unlucky here. That's the angle more so. Got a little more break to his ball, but only just. And it's still a pretty full hit all told. Gates say the same on this one. It's a good second ball, but not enough for the mark. He got some 10s in his last 2. Trying to build the foundation. Skelly across it comes, 10 box. He's pinned perfect in the last 3, and Gates doesn't get the bounce on the wood for an 8 box. You never know which pin's going to be the winner. You never know which pin's going to claw your way, even into just the top 32. Skelly needs a lot more marks, but maybe just 2 will give him the chance. I don't have the fills he's wanted on his bonuses either. And now he's tailed a little thin on this head pin and ends up with the 2, 7, and 8. Gates didn't get that first ball where he wanted it, but has a play here with the 1, 2, 3, and 9. And gone. The wood wires it up. Okay, thanks. He washed out that head pin, didn't he? Yeah. Or didn't get it. Yeah. And a 9 box.
Team competition starts tomorrow, 9 o'clock Atlantic time. Local time here, 8 o'clock East Coast time. 9:30 for our fine friends in Newfoundland. Tuesday through Saturday. 3 free-stream matches every day. Friday, the last match will be the opening round of the playoffs. 3 matches on Sunday. Quarters, semis, and finals. All right here on Your Things for All Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
There's the count Steve Kelly wanted. Mr. 3-ball spare is 7 out. 1, 3, 6, and 10. The 4 horsemen for Trevor Gates. Interesting one here. Doesn't want to turn the wood too much. He got it.
After a tough first half, another mark.
3 marks and 4 for Steve Kelly. He can get to his 120 still. That 10 pin is wiggling. You were hit. But Trevor Gates does not mark. Gates sticks with 9 on that one.
If you missed earlier, Jason Doucette, the real Jason Doucette, he likes to say, 6:57, tops after round 1. Nate Fontaine, 6:36. Tim Hayes at 6:34. Brian Kroll, 6:29. Tyler Reese, good for him. Young Academy Lanes bowler on the rise, 6:27. Tie with Troy Forney for 6. High single the tiebreaker.
Skelly tip another one. That goes on the fill too. 18 in the 9th.
Brett Adams, 7th. 6:19. The Terminator Charles Collins, 6:14. Chris Merrill, 9th. 6:10. 6:08. Bobby Kite with a Y.
Where do you play this one? Trying to go all the way right, hoping the pin would glance off the wood rather. Bundle of 5. Gates, good bid. No 8 pin. Maybe he needed it on the 2-4 side. That's the pin's brutal opinion. Another good ball. Chance for 10. Steve Kelly, a 9 box. 113's not quite there yet, but again, another one of those foundational. Gates unfortunately can't find his way to a mark. It gets to 89. So that is it for string 1 of 5. Another string coming on up in just a moment. We will be right back.
We're live.
Welcome back. This is string 2 of 5, the final round, round 2 of 2, the 2025 ICC International Candlepin Championship Singles Knockout. Qualifying round, Paul, Grant Live. Greg, we on a break right now. Duncan MacDougall joins me. Hello, Duncan.
How's it going, Paul?
Duncan Mac, not Mick, Mac, M-A-C, capital D.
That's correct.
Tim Soucy, Western Mass, leads with a 9. Jeff Gouillart, 218 high single, 178, starting their second of 5. Here at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Always free to subscribe, never a charge. Please message your friends and family. YouTube forever, as long as YouTube's around. 8 for Gouillart.
Bear with me as I figure out this stream. We're going to, it's going to be a good broadcast for sure. Always is. Seen some firecrackers today, Paul? Any big contenders from the last shift?
Oh yeah, we got a bunch.
Excellent. Tim Soucy, I saw, had a nice double strike.
Yes.
Finished with a pretty good one.
On the 3-9 there. We got the top scores. I don't know if you got these earlier from...
Oh, we did indeed, yes. We were all over him. We saw that the cut's probably going to be well over 600.
Well, 590 last year was the average, 118. Soucy denied by the 7. Check mark right for Gouillart. Jeff trying to check it. Does. Spare.
Beautiful shot, Gouillart, absolutely.
18 the ball through 2. 2-10s for Tim Soucy from a 134 league bowler out of French King Bowling Center, Irving, Massachusetts.
That was a 10 for Soucy, you said?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. And a mark for Gouillart.
Duncan will call the second half of the string. Or we can switch it either way.
I'm going to try.
Bombs away, baby, strike! And the Bombs Away Baby shirts here, made by Kim Baker, first week out. Available here, limited supplies and colors available. Right here at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, 936 Mountain Road, or Mountain Avenue. One way or the other. I think it's Mountain Ave, technically. Soucy had a double strike last string. He do it again. Gouillart in the 2-2 split, good try. 6 in the fill, 24 through 2. Gouillart takes a 9. 3's a while, 3-3-3, 33 through 3. Soucy, a perfect string so far in Candlepin Bowling. 10 spares and strikes. A perfect game, 2 10s. Now a strike on lane 14.
Yeah, 300 will never be thrown in this game. There's too much randomosity.
On the crossover, diamond right. 3, 5, 6, 9 behind the 3. Gouillart on the head pin again. 3-6, a 6 tips down behind the 3. Wood in front. Soucy with a big 20. It's gone. The sleeper 9 goes last. That's the tough one to go. 40 through 3, 50 the ball through 4. Back at it again. No surprise. Gouillart for a spare. Missed it. Oh, he's mad about that one.
Yeah, wants that one back. That wood is wired as can be. Just needed to hit any piece.
Missed by a sliver. And that, my friends, is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Duncan, ever a good time for that?
Rarely, especially not today. This is the cream of the crop. You're supposed to be making your shots here.
Thanks.
That's why we're not bowling, Paul.
43 through 4. I wish I got missed ball. I just can't. It hurts to throw the ball.
Not at this level, at least. This is these guys are unbelievable. Just like Candlepin Bowling, it's unbelievable. Tim Soucy is going to have a light head pin hit and a tough split, 16 on the mark. Gouillart going to have a split himself. Tough head pin hits for these guys as they go check mark plus the 7. Soucy trying to make a pretty one, can't convert. He'll be open in the 5th. Jeff Gouillart trying to make a ridiculous one of his own. Wow, what a bid. The 5 pin won't go. He makes the 3-1 cut, but can't carry the middle. And Soucy is going to doink it for an 8. 64 half for Mr. Soucy. And a nice 10-box cleanup for Jeff Gouillart. And we move on to our number 2 bowlers. Let me get us resituated.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Thank you for bearing with us. Paul Grant back at it.
Dimitri Dellis, a rising star of Butwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire, with a great owner in Andy Dellis. The three sons, Dimitri is the better brother bowler. He was the lower average a couple years ago. He's the better brother bowler average-wise. And the youngest one.
Yep.
1, 2, 9, 10, 24 this month. Promising career.
Chris Drover joining us in this string as well. He goes wide. He takes out the triangle 6. He's got 7 pins to contend with.
Dellis, tough shot here. Missed left, 1 on the 10. Chris on lane 13. Too far left. Diamond middle. Minus the 5. 1, 2, 3.
A little bit wild, but a decent break on it. He can clean up for a 10 now.
Those know the pin numbers 2 is on the left, 3 is on the left, the number 1 in the middle. Dellis for a 10, takes a 9. To start a second and 5. Should say second string up here, by the way, not first.
No, I know. I can't fix that. I don't know how.
We'll have Greg fix that later on.
Nah, that's fine. We know it's the second string.
8 that time for Drover. We are in the second, not the first. Semantics.
It's all good. If you've been following along the whole string, you know what's going on. And if not, we'll keep telling you.
Dimitri in the pocket. 6. Make it 7. How about 9? 4 pin holds. Meanwhile, 2 on split. 3, 6, 7 left. But Chris Drover. Chris, a 115 average bowler.
Dimitri should be able to make this. If he's on the head on that wood anywhere on the left-hand side, should be able to drive it home. Anywhere but the cap.
Dimitri,
Oh, yeah.
no problem, spare.
That's
19
money.
ball through 2.
That's absolute money. Chris Drover is going to need to make a really nice cut shot here. Puts a good bit on it and just skates by his object. And he cleans up for a 9.
Dimitri Dellis, 19, over 17 through 2. Beautiful ball, too accurate. 3-2 split, decent wood though between the 3-6. Spare 5, 24 through 2. Drover drives 5. Thanks, Greg, for fixing that second string of 5 now. Chris, a 196 high single, high triple, 448, 125 peak average for his career. Out of Woodside Bowlerama in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh my goodness, Dimitri almost made it.
Wow.
Look at it dance that wood over. Just didn't quite carry the back pin.
Chris just missed number 1. Here comes the wood. Blind side will go. No, sails behind and out of bounds.
These flat gutters making their case known. You can see it on the pin cam.
Back it goes. Dallas on good for a 10. 34 through 3 in the second of 5. Qualifying round 2 of 2. Players to follow in the separate broadcast.
And there we are, second of 5, all set up. Greg Gouillart coming in clutch as he gets his much needed string off. We're going to be working hard all week for you. We're going to have to take some time, and we'll make it happen for you folks.
Drover going the right direction. 8, 9, 10. Going for Yahtzee large straight. A small straight next, a spare, maybe a strike.
It's 40 points, Paul.
For a large straight, yeah. I hate when you get a Yahtzee and you don't get a large straight. You get 50 points for Yahtzee, then you'll get a four, then you can't get a 4 of a kind, or a 3 of a kind, or a large straight. You get 50 and you lose 40.
Amazing how that happens. Wide right for both bowlers. 2 for Dimitri, 3 for Drover.
Anchor Bowl is up next. Dimitri, second ball is a decent one. Leaves up the 4 left, 6-10 right. Chris, what a try that was. Football season continues in Candlepin Bowling, 7-10. Unless the wood takes it down, does not. Potential 10 box, we can turn that wood around somehow. Too far right for an 8, 42 through 4. And a 9 for Chris Drover, 36 through 4. As they approach their second half of the second string. Chris Drover likes to drive race cars. Golfing, loves racing. His son Chris races also. And this stock car racing also.
Not the ball Dimitri wanted, but he's got them all grouped up for a potential spare here.
1-3 Whittling 610 for Drover. Dellas, D-E-L-L-A-S, Dallas with an E.
Only one head pin for Drover, 2 for Dimitri. Dimitri converted one of them for a spare, but
Wood flops in front of the 5-8.
would have been a great first ball. It's still a good second one, but not enough to carry for the spare.
Chris missed number 1 again.
Struggling to find the range right now. He's got some time, but he's got to work it out soon.
Dimitri an 8, 50 half despite the spare 5 in the second. Back-to-back 8s. Chris a 9, 45 half on Candlepin Bowling Network. The ESPN of Candlepin Bowling. We cover all the classes, main states, New Hampshire states, Mass states, world singles, world's teams, ladies internationals, mixed worlds, all kinds. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Friday Night Pro League, Pro Series, you name it, we cover it. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. Please subscribe free. Never a charge. I like that. Nice ball for a strike. It will go. He goes last. Trevor Gates, good start to the second of 5.
Can't ask for better.
Nate Lee's 3, Wood between the 3 and the 6. Won the very first Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division, now known as Class A Championship, several years ago. A knee injury last year hampered his bowling, and much better lately.
Just like that. Oh, got by it.
What were you saying?
Oh, looked good out of the hand, Paul. Sometimes it just don't go. That tailed on him right at the end.
That is true. That's Candlepin Bowling. A sport for any age. It's unbelievable. Get the word out. Never too late to join a league. A youth program back in action here at Fairlanes, 10 o'clock on Saturdays.
I'm sure he's thinking, you know what? I would have doinked it with that ball anyways. So I'm okay with that 10 there. See, if you miss more shots than you make a lot of the time. So it's about being able to come back and throw the right ball after you do.
Trevor in the bonus. Left side. Bounces 7 somehow. Not bad considering 1-3-6. Lee's in the pocket. 7 wobbles left. 2 in the middle of the 3. Correction, the 2 and the 5. 2-5-7.
Get over 7. What do you mean?
Gates for a big 20. Gone! 20 through 1. 30 in the ball through 2. Just the start he wants. Lee's for a spare. Yes! 20 in the ball through 2. Both perfect to start the second of 5 in the anchor spots.
Not bad, not bad.
Duncan MacDougall will call the next 5 for each of the 3 bowlers.
Sure.
Gouillart a much deserved break.
He'll be able to relax and stretch his legs and all that.
Full bar here at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. Great bowling. They have globe bowling here on weekends as well. And a lot of birthday parties, corporate events, wedding venues, and holiday parties available here as well.
Trevor.
Steals 9. How about 10? Yes! Stolen strike. Throw the flag. Strike, spare, strike. Wow! 40 through 2. 50 plus 2 through 3. Who is this guy?
Not a head pin, still a hammer. Looks good on the scoreboard either way.
Lee's 3 and that Phil 23 through 2. Nothing there.
You'll see the gray strike, one of the rarest things in bowling, the backdoor hammer.
Nate's high 5, 698, a tough 3. That's Paul Grant bowling. A spare 3 and a 3, go figure, 26 through 3.
Grip it and rip it here. He was dropping that ball a little bit. He's got to come right back in on it, and he knows that. He's a consummate pro. He's been here before.
Trevor is feeling it here on lane 14. Another good ball for another strike. Somehow just 6.
No way.
Wow.
That's not the 5-pin, Paul. That's the 3-pin.
Wow. That's Dark Shadows parallel
Oh
time.
my goodness. I don't know how to replay. I wish I did. That 5-pin moved in, that 3-pin moved into the 5-pin location, or the 2-pin moved into the 5-pin location.
That's off the rails for a 6 and a strike. 56 through 3. Lee's 3, 6, 10, 8 left. Wood can spin it over. And he threw in the middle again.
Oh my goodness, Nico, take a video of that. That was belligerent.
Trevor an 8. Nate leads an 8 to match. 64 for Trevor. Nate 34 through 4. Halfway point of the second of 5 right here.
Goodness gracious.
Gates back in the pocket. Parallel time broken this time. Finally, 4-7-8. Lee sends it right for 5. 4 spin plus the 9, the sleeper. Gates looking for his 4th mark in 5 boxes here. Shot the second. He almost stole it, missed the optic of the 2. Rather, the 4 is still there, rather, I should say.
Yep. Nate gave it a great bid, but Kaliri's are tough as nails, and that one rearing its ugly head. Can't carry the sleeper.
In Manus, the Christy Hapworth special had a birthday a couple days ago.
Happy birthday, Christy.
Christy Hapworth, Maine State Open Eliminations Champion for Ladies Division last year. It's on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Michelle Atherton the call. 10 and 9. 74 outstanding half for Trevor Gates. Nate Lee's underperforming by his standards. 43 half on Candlepin Bowling Network. It's time for Duncan MacDougall on the play-by-play. America runs on Duncan.
All right, thank you, Paul. Appreciate your time. Take some time off. Go schmooze. Go sell some T-shirts.
Please support Candlepins for Cancer. $31,500, smashing a record more than double any other year. This year alone, $103,500 paid out. Donations via Venmo. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. 2 rolls coming up, also available to sign up on Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. River Rock Lane's Open Scratch Roll-Ups January 2026, and a 10-stringer, 80% handicapper at high-flying rollaway lanes in Ware, Mass. March 7th, 2026, one day. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you. Tim Soucy is going to have a split to deal with. He goes wide of it. Jeff Gouillart on the Horseman right here. Soucy on a 64 half, by the way. Gouillart on 50 makes the Horseman. Pin comes flying out, carries the corner. That's a spare for Jeff Gouillart. 60 in a ball. And a 10 box for Seuss. 74 for Mr. Soucy. At least I believe that's 74. I'll double check that. Maybe I'll ask my friend Greg. Soucy off on the... Oh, Gouillart goes hammer. Strike on spare, Jeff Gouillart. Soucy trying to make a great bid, slides it over, won't carry the corner. 73 through 6, 83 and 2 balls for Jeff Gouillart. Tim Soucy looking to pin out for a 10 here. Can you check that? 10 box for Soucy. Puts him at 84, maybe 83. Greg's checking right now. And Soucy going to go wide on that one. Score confirmed. Thank you, Greg. Wow, Gouillart looking to double up. Can't quite. Good bid on that. Gives him 7 on the first ball. Looking for another. Soucy puts a great ball on it. Can't convert. Leaves the 2 on the left-hand side. The 4 and the 7. Gouillart looking to make it go for another 20 box. The ball is up. It looks good. It wraps around. How does that not go? 91 through 7. Jeff Gouillart. Soucy pins out. One of the best pinners on the planet, Tim Soucy. Another 10. 94 through 8. Expect to see both of these guys in the finals the way they're, or the knockouts the way they're bowling. 10s abound over here on lane. Oh, give me 1 second. There we go. 101 through 8. Jeff Gouillart, 94 for Mr. Seuss. Tim Soucy wipes out 5 on the head pin, leaves the bucket. The diamond plus the 7, some might say. Gouillart off the head pin is going to have a much more generous lead. 7 down, 1, 2, 4 to go. Susie just by it. He knew it as soon as he let it go. We generally like to be very nice to these bowlers, but these are the cream of the crop. They're supposed to be hitting objects more often than not. So, just like that, Gouillart leaving the head pin. Not what you want. Still decent pinning. Susie, tough 7 right there. Not what he needed to keep this going. As I need to move some stuff over because I've been putting them in the wrong box, and that's okay. That's a 10. That's a 10, and that's a 9 for Jeff Gouillart. As we enter the 10th and final frame of the second string for these bowlers. First bowlers on lanes 14 and 13 right now. Susie just annihilates the pocket, and somehow, some way, that 10 pin is left standing. Gouillart chops through for 5. He's got a tough 3 and 2. Susie with some just diabolical wood in front of this. He's going to have to send something over. He's got 2 pieces, one in front of the other, and he sends it. Beautiful spare, Susie. Excellent bowling right there. Gouillart trying to make a cut. No, through the hole. And he will need a pin out here to get to 120. He's at 115 now. And chops out 2. That'll be a 7 box. Tough finish to a decent string. 117. Really good in some standards. However, 117 will most likely not make the cut if that's the average. The way that the first one was trending. For reference, the 16th and 17th bowlers in the first shift were at 600, tied. Susie looking to load up. Drops 7, 118 is his finish. Great stuff from Mr. Susie right there as we move on to the second bowlers of this setup. Drover and Dimitri Delis. Pardon me, I just have to make some adjustments. Hey, look, there we are. It's there. You can all see it. And Dimitri is about to look at a full rack and give it a go. Bowlers going ball for ball and box for box. They don't have to. It's every man for himself. Glenn Gill just threw a hammer over on 15. Dimitri wipes out 8 off the head pin. He's got the Millis 8 to contend with, the 1 and the 2. That is a, I don't know if that was a head pin or not, but it sure is a split for Chris Drover. Looked away for a split second. Imagine what happens when I see pins tumble. Dimitri, spare. Collects. He's at 60 and a ball through 6. Drover, the wood is good. Most likely. He uses it and sends it over. What an absolutely beautiful use of that. Chris Drover. Great read, better ball, as they say. 55 and a ball for Mr. Drover, 60 and a ball for Dimitri. All right, both bowlers looking to fill right here. Dimitri, the ball looks good. It's going to splash down 7. Tough split. No fault of his own. That was a great pitch. Not a hair heavy. 67. Drover. Well, that was real heavy. That's. Oh, Candlepin's mean like that. Tough 4 fill. 14 box puts him at 59 through 6. $25 ball on the line for him. Dimitri, wow, what a bid. The wood just kind of deadened it. He was hoping it would have a little more action than that. Drover. Oh, my goodness, he sends it over. It takes it. It takes it. Oh, my goodness, the 2. $25 just like that, separated by a ½ inch of that 4-pin falling the wrong way. What an outstanding bid. Dimitri goes 9 box. We have updated standings, it looks like. Greg's going to set me up for success here. Maybe come on over and talk us through them. Good man. The mic should be live. You would know better than me. Hey, Greg.
This headset has been put up and down a few times. I got the latest, though. After one string here, let's see. Ah, there we go.
Yeah. That's a gross split, but good wood for Ryan Drover.
Let me know when it's a good time.
Yeah, now's great.
Matt Rich and Matt McPhee, 152 apiece to start off. Remember, we're looking for a target average of 120 or so. Got quite a few of those. Billy Gillis, 148.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that? The wood came back for it. The ball shattered into the 8 and took it for a beautiful spare. Outstanding.
Pardon my naivete. Chris Curry, the name may be truncated, 147. I have C-U-R-R-I on my paper. Chris Hollett, hello, singles champion from before, 144. Matt Harnett, 139. He's won it before.
Yep.
Joey Lister, 137. Kai Hunt, 137. Dangerous bowlers in their own right. Chris Ryder, defending champion, 136. Garrett Martin, 135. He was involved in a tiebreaker 2 years ago here in Moncton.
Dimitri drops 9, and Drover 9 as well.
Great.
9 on Phil for Mr. Drover.
Great chances for each. Jake Cook, 132 out of Millis. 131 for Chris Drover. We see here 129 for Matt Nichols and Donnie Cox. 128 Jimbo Ayotte. 126 Blake Doucette from the champion from 2 years ago.
Spare for Dimitri Dellis. And, oh my goodness, goes right just by it.
And also in the 120s, Richard Beveridge, Calvin Locke, Cole Fry, Brian Fuller Jr., Corey Elise, Mike Nardone, Jerry Dunn, JJ Turigny, Andy Babineau, Tim Susi, and Danny Harris.
Who's Danny Harris? Who's that guy? Never heard of him.
Side effects may include dizziness, diarrhea, etc.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for the update, Greg. We got a lot of people in contention, it sounds like. Only 1 down, 4 to go, though. Anything can happen. Great game of Candlepin Bowling. It's any of these guys can throw a monster out of nowhere. Finishing up the second bowler of 3. They're on their second game. Duncan MacDougall is going to take you the rest of the way here, and then Paul Grant and Greg Gouillart are going to hop right back in. Hammer time! Chris Drover, big strike after a 9 fill for Dimitri Dellis. Gives him a 19-box 103. Chris Drover, 106 in a ball. Dimitri, bang, another one. 113 in a ball, Dimitri Dellis. Ball's back.
They got different candy bars here. They got I haven't seen the Mars candy bar in a while. They got O. Henry. Very popular in Henry Aaron's.
I remember O. Henry's back in the day. 4 fill for Dimitri Dellis. That's going to be not what he's looking for, but still a 117. Drover looking for more. He's at 106 and 2 balls. Looking for a double. Rocks 8. How are those pins standing up? Outstanding bid.
Middle string is next.
Yep. See if Drover can bring it home here. Currently at 114. Looking for 2 more. Won't get him. 18 box puts Chris Drover at a 114. Very solid. Not good enough. He's going to have to step up here. 600 plus is going to be the cut, most likely.
Last year was around 590 on average, around 118. You never know from year to year, though.
Can indeed. Gonna get set up here. There we go. Clear as day. Trevor Gates and Nate Lee is up to bat. Nate Lee is working on a 43 half. Trevor Gates on a 74. He's working on something special here. Had a tough first string, looking to come back swinging, and he will be starting off on the 2-pin and wipe out 5. Tough configuration. Nate Lee is a little tougher. He's got a half Worcester.
The wood can spray around, though. Potential spare, though. Not that it's easy. 147, 910.
It's a little wired. He can be almost a little heavy on this. He's going to be. And he drakes it. Beautiful shot. Trevor Gates just drives that head pin back. The wood does all the work.
Right on cue.
Excellent, excellent stuff.
Gotta be lucky once in a while, right?
I think that was better. That was more good than lucky. Really, really great shot. And a tough 9 for Nate as he made a great back.
You got the instant replay in that shot?
I do not. No, I'm not comfortable enough with instant replay yet, but
right.
We're going to get there. It's a long week. Trevor filling here. 9 box, by the way, for Nate. Trevor's going to wipe out 6. He's got the horseman.
92 through 6.
90.
I'm sorry, 90 through 6, right.
Yep, 90 even. Went wide of his head pin. Nate Lees has got a 2-pinner to contend with. The 2 and the 5. Oh my goodness, another one. Runs it down. Trevor Gates keeping the gravy chain going. Unbelievable. How about 100 and a ball? Nate answers as well.
Gates, the Kamrowski Special in Millis, my longtime teammate in the Friday Mix League, made a living off that shot, more in the 36% range for Candlepin Bowlers, pro bowlers. Kamrowski Special.
Trevor Gates made it look easy there. 100 and a ball through 7. He's got something seriously cooking. See if he can load it up now. Finding that pocket again. Looks good, just a hair heavy. He's going to wipe out 6. 16 bucks puts him at 106 through 7. Nate Lees drops a thunderous 9, make it 10. Strike, Nate Lees, strike on spare. A 20 bucks will do wonders when you're struggling, and that is all of a sudden up to 72 through 7. 82 and 2 balls here in the 8th.
What can go?
And he just skates wide of it. The wood's going to come back, but it's not quite hard enough. It's going to die on the plate, nudge that pin, not do nothing. And all it's going to do is muck up this shot right here. He's going to have to go either around it or right at the red line and drive it. But if he caps it, it's going to do some bad things. Just like that. Sorry, man. I spoke that one into existence, Trevor. 7 bucks puts him at 113. Still a great string going. If he can get a couple more marks, he can find himself in the 40s, maybe even 50s.
Made a very resilient bowler. It's a tough start. Making up here in the second half, second string. Round 2 of 2. Playoffs later on in the separate broadcast, all together at once.
Outstanding ball, but a tough split here. The 7-10, as tough as it gets. Nate Lees looking for a double. He's going to go. Double strike, Nate Lees. Outstanding.
What a funny game. 43 half, 52 through 6. All he's done since then, spare, strike, strike. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling.
Oh, my. Wow. Trevor Gates almost sent that over, and the wood almost gave it to him and then took it away just like that. Nate Lees making that 3 box a distant memory right now as he's all of a sudden at 92 and a ball through 8. 102 plus 3 in the 9th. 10 bucks for Trevor Gates here. 123 through 9.
Great string. Wants a little more in this half.
Let's see if Nate Lees can spin some magic here as he's going for broke here on that triple.
Going for the turkey, the triple strike.
Exceedingly rare in this game. He's certainly earned the first 2, no question. Trevor is going to wipe out 4 on the first. Let's see what Nate can do here. It's going to be just wide. Still steals 7 on that.
27 the first double strike box. 5 out of 5 down for Gates.
99 through 8 all of a sudden. And Gates is going to be open. He finds himself in the 130s already, trying to get to 133. Nate Lees trying to get a spare, gets it. Big 20 again, Nate Lees. And what a half he's put together. He's found himself at a 43 half. He's at 129 and a ball. All of a sudden.
The power of the double strike.
Crazy how that happens. 7 for Trevor Gates as he goes wide on that. He'll be at a 130. Very respectable in his own right. Meanwhile, Nate Lees needs 2 pins to eclipse that, and he's looking for a lot more here. It's a wide ball. It's going to be 3. Oh, man, not what he wanted there.
But how about a 132 finish? That's a great second half.
89 back half on that. Pretty good, Paul.
And
I would
130
say.
For Trevor Gates, pretty good himself.
Pretty good. All right, I'm going to hand this back over to Greg as we're going to enter the middle string of 5. We'll be right back on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Welcome back. Jeff Gouillart and Keith Beaupre now side by side on lanes 13 and 14 for the third qualifying string of 5 in the 12 p.m. shift. We'll get you updates from string number 2 in just a moment. Gouillart has the 7 and 8 split. Greg Gouillart alongside Paul Grant here on Candlepin Bowling Network. Wood's way out in front, and the cap wasn't the idea there. Gouillart wanted to drive it straight back. Beaupre spares. Just a moment. $9 here. Mark LeBlanc or LeBlanc? LeBlanc? Okay. That'll Mark LeBlanc, our third bowler. John Winchley, you see down there, he'll be joining our broadcast as well. Paul Nato alongside, he's seeking that information out. How are you all? Looks like I missed some great strings, including from Chris Drover, who we'll see in just a moment. Great for him, and Trevor Gates with a massive resurgence in his. Nate Lees had a 132. Pin hits for both. Gouillart runs it down, yes. 19 in a ball in the second. Beaupre right down the middle. One of the hardest throwers in the game. Ends up with an 8 unless this rolling wood takes another one. It is hitting it twice and will take it. So apart from my hilarious typo here, Keith Beaupre has 25 through 2. Buddy Laura, good to see you. Dante, the Hall of Famer, of course. Good to see him. Oh, backdoor possibility for Gouillart. 9 and just the wiggling head pin remaining. Beaupre, the 1, 4, 7, and 10. There's the spare. Gouillart takes advantage of the Channel 50 alumnus on Stars and Strikes. Runs it down for back-to-back. Keith Beaupre, an alumnus of Classic Candlepins and other TV shows as well. Classic Candlepins was the first one I remember him from. And, oh, $10. That's one way. Take advantage of those. Want to see a 7-10 go in one of the most wild ways possible? Obviously the wood was there, but with just sheer power and brute force alone. I typed in Kevin for some reason. That's Keith Beaupre. Sorry. Triangle number 3. And 5, 6, 10. Whoa, look at that wood. Slide right into position. 5, 6, 10. I'm not sure it's stopped in the best spot possible. Gouillart 7 fill. And he's right down the middle of it. The ball breaks at just the wrong time for him. Again, the ball is going to come off one wall into the other. And back again for Beaupre. Five pin taken out. Gouillart has a 9 box. And Beaupre stay the same. Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick. 24 lanes here, 12 in the other room. Keith Beaupre had a 115 in the previous string. Jeff Gouillart, 115 in the first string, excuse me. Jeff Gouillart, a 106 in the first string. We're looking for 120s here. Gouillart on good pace for that. He's going to catch a break here, I think. 1-3 should take the 9 if he can get there. Beaupre, that wood slides between the 5 and the 8 back there for this 6-pack, we call it. Our little pet leave name here at Candlepin Bowling Network. Jeff, that looks right out of the hand, unfortunately. No head pin. Beaupre. In the pocket, I thought it. It's not enough to carry the corner. Jeff completes a 64 half. Beaupre can't get that corner one way or another and might as well be glued down. 53 half. We're
in the middle string of 5, the final qualifying round, round 2 of 2, the 2025 International Candlepin Championship Singles Knockout on Candlepin Bowling Network. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live from Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Free to subscribe in high definition.
Chris Drover again, and John Winchell, long time no see. We literally just talked to you.
Saturday, Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine. The Candlepins Kansas any doubles 90% handicap.
Hitting coach Britton did well. Drover's done well with this ball, 10-pin. Winchell, the diamond left.
Got a 3-130s, the 9 strings. Really good bowling. Steady over the years. Close Maria subs in the team championships.
Has a very similar left to right windup as Bugia. He picks up the spare. Diamond left. Winchell too far across out of his hand. And he leaves up just the 2-pin. Took out the back 3 anyway. Thank you, Chris, for hitting the button. Winchell takes 10. Let's start his off. Can I see the singles again? Yoink. Juggling pieces of paper. Thank you very much, Moncton Fairlanes, for loaning the DJ booth in this case. Give us a chance to get you all the action. 3-2 split for Drover. Loads up 5. Winchell 2, 3, 4, and 7. John Winchell had a 119 in his first string. That's borderline. 120s is the only way for a bowler to feel comfortable in this atmosphere. And it might be higher still, especially considering Leda Lane's probably a tougher house conditions than Moncton does now. You all right?
A banana split. West Case McCool.
Oh, I should have seen that coming. Oh, across he comes. Nearly devoured it all.
Case is always hungry at Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, Hampshire. Indiana Jones wannabe.
Drover a great third ball to escape with 9. Winchell takes 10.
Out of 1,300 people applying for Indiana Jones' role, he came in 1,300 first place.
Calvin Locks on the other stream. Oh, that's hilarious, Nico. Thank you. How many bowlers, Ms. Fontaine? North of 130, I believe, which 144 was the max. A lot of late shows as well. A couple of no-shows, usually for last-minute emergencies. Only just a few. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. Chris Drover can run this down. Oh, the head pin too full. He ends up taking out spread eagle pins. Winchell can't get the cut. We saw one of those on Saturday. Now I'll have a tough time maintaining those 10s. Drover again, fine pinning. 9s are fine. Winchell gets the 10. You never know. Bless you. Yeah, actually, I see 138 names on this list now that I look more closely. Although, actually, excuse me, it's more like 133. 133. That's the actual number. Thanks again, Tracy, for your question.
Decent turnout.
Winchell splitting 8 and 10. And the high-low on Chris Drover's side. 1-7-10 wasn't as much of a jackpot shot on Canadian shows, I don't believe. I need to look at more of the Sean Benoit tapes. Sean Benoit on YouTube with a treasure trove of provincial bowling TV shows. We're doing some nice camera work on one of them. I like the one that had like the camera on like the approach so you could really see the bowler tower over everything.
Winchell just denied that spare.
And a 10. Somehow or another, Drover finds a way to take out both corners. We've seen that quite a few times, in fact. But it's a good ball as Winchell leaves his first stick standing, and we take another look. Yeah, just catapulted across. Chris, 9 drop. No strike.
It would be a 9-pin.
Alas, by 9-pin we mean the special variant where dropping 9 pins automatically credits the 10th for a strike, spare, or 10. I seldom see it this far north. I think it's happened. And there it is, the cover. Winchell has play on this wood. That's good. Had a pretty wide target to aim at, but Winchell has been at this a while. He knows how to get that done. Maria subs bowler on the board, 49 in the ball at the half.
Last streak, Nate leads at a 43 start. Double strike, a third strike later on, 132 finish.
Oh, that's right. Nate Lee's up on lane 14.
This is Mark LeBlanc. It's not LeBlanc, it's not LeBlanc, it's LeBlanc. In beast mode. Lee's 9 drop, back to Greg. Mark LeBlanc. LeBlanc pronounced in Canada. L-A, just like LeBlanc, but the C is silent. 1 of the 7, back to Greg.
1 and 7 for him. Lees takes aim here and collects the 10 box to start off his third of 5 strings.
That's 99 plus the balls. Last 6 boxes going back to last string.
No kidding.
89 back half. Mark LeBlanc, 110 nowadays. He had a kid, so he's out of the game for quite a while. His peak average 125.
Sorry, no. Lee spared on that one, fell behind, excuse me. And a 10 box for LeBlanc.
Mark LeBlanc has a high single at 197, a high triple around 425. Not 100% sure he's in the 420 range, he said. Next string, 7-time world champion, Chris Hollett from McLaughlin Trucking.
Hollett, I think.
Yeah, Hollett. What did I say?
Hollett. Yeah.
Hollett.
Lee spills more pins and gets a 9 drop.
Teamed up with Jeff Surratt and Jim Boea. What a tandem that is.
And a 3-6-10 for LeBlanc.
3 heavy hitters still.
Not sure of his relation to Nate, if any. Speaking of Nate, Lee's just wide on the 10 pin. That Price's Wood flooring shirt. And spare. Just barely does LeBlanc nick that pin. But he did. $10 for Lee's.
That was a Paul Grant special?
Yeah, I'm afraid
Makes
so.
the second, make the third. Not a good time for that ever. 10, 29 through 2.
Alas, were it not, but it was.
Pace of play hopefully will pick up better in the team competition tomorrow. Start 8 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock here Atlantic time in Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. 9:30 for our fine friends in Newfoundland. Every day, Tuesday through Saturday.
Don't get it twisted. We love covering this. We just want it to go at a good pace of play here, and I think it can. There's the 3 fill for Lees on that. 1, 2, 4, 8, and 10. I think you, the viewer, would enjoy it as well, in our humble opinion.
LeBlanc's on a spare, Nate is not. So LeBlanc, 5 fill, 25 through 2 it should be.
3, 6, 7, 10. LeBlanc. I see. That's right. That's my mistake. Mark just takes out 3 pins, and he leaves himself the 2 and the 10. 10 for Lees. Been perfect through the first 3. That curls immediately left for Mark, and he takes an 8 box. We'll have second string standings as soon as Pete Wood gets a chance. Really appreciate all his help today. Lee smashes away. Spare in the first and now a strike in the fourth. Not head to head right now. It will be very, very soon. Mark LeBlanc still likes scatter. 3 pin. Three pin available for a spare. It would be a second and 4 boxes if he can. Instead, curls left, and it goes away. Mark LeBlanc. Oh, he has got a C in his name, it looks like. 97 in the first string. I'll correct that now. A 9 box. Always want to make sure we get these names correctly.
They have Mark with a K on the screen there. on the scoreboard up ahead. I think it's a
do
typo.
they?
I'll double check, but they have marked with a K down there on the screen.
Okay, then I'm going to trust that one instead. Yeah.
I'll double check.
They don't have
them
all the
after.
names correctly here, so we'll see. Meanwhile, Pete Wood with the latest. We'll get to that in just a moment. 3 pins out for Lee's in the first ball.
Approaching the halfway point here pretty soon to the final round before the playoffs and a separate broadcast later on. That's why you want to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon after you subscribe for live notifications. You don't miss a ball.
On YouTube, yes. 1, 3, 5, 8, and still the 9 for LeBlanc. Had been out for Lee's, but unfortunately doesn't drive through 5-fill. LeBlanc can't get it to go. That 8-pin might spill out, but it's going to tip the wrong way. Good, though. You never know which pin might matter. Lee's a tough 7, but a 61 half for the recent money match champion in the state of Maine. There's a 10 box for LeBlanc. Mark LeBlanc 52 half. So right now, we go back to the top. Keith Beaupre and Jeff Bugia. Through 2 strings, Matt Rich has a 284 through 2. That's a 142 average.
Good for him.
Chris Ryder, the defending champion, at 283 through 2. Bugia takes out 7. Beaupre, that's one of his balls, and that's a strike.
Tsunami time.
He can just absolutely melt pins so often.
Jeff Bugia 136 on lane 14 here at Fairlanes. For a spare, the Wood hit the 6. The 3 leads the 1. Back flip spare, the way he drew it up. What a funny game. He'll take it. After a good half, 64 through 6, 74 on a ball through 6. And Keith 63 plus 2 big ones.
Matt McPhee of A+ Accounting, 273 through 2. Billy Gillis, 266. That's a 133 average still. Calvin Locke looking to get back to the finals and complete the job. 265.
Beaupre, double strike. Bombs away, baby. Dangerous bowler when he's on his game. He's lights out. Tsunami warning. For a triple strike next, possibly. Bugia denied by the 7. Takes the 10. 80 through 7 through 6, 90 through 8, 7. Third string of 5. What a great sport for any age. Candlepin Bowling is unbelievable. Never too late to join a league. A youth program here on Saturdays at 10 o'clock at your local bowling center. Join a league. Never too late to enjoy Candlepin Bowling. With a 100th bowl Candlepin. Just steals the head pin. Not a head pin. Hit. Triple strike time. Not quite. 7-10 survive. 28 in the first double strike box. 81 through 6. 91 of the ball in the 7th. Jeff sets him up. Chance with Wood in between. The 3-6-10 in front. Here it goes. 100 in the ball. Tim sees me spreading with Wood. That doesn't count, though, on the right side. None of the TV lanes anyway. Has been TV lanes without Wood. He had Wood there. It's going to be on featured lanes, Logan. Beaupre for a sparing double strike. Doinks it. 18 the second double strike box. 99 through 7. The power of the double strike.
Maybe one day we'll be able to give out 25s trivially. Today is not that day, alas. Really appreciate the opportunity to do this.
Bugia 100 in the ball through 8 on the spare.
And that ball's going to have to be removed as well. So, carrying on with the standings update. I mentioned Calvin Locke. Christopher Curry is the name. Curry with an E on the end. C-U-R-R-I-E is 265, as does Mark Weber out of Maine. Garrett Martin, 264. Hi, Miranda, if you're watching. Matt Nichols.
She was actually here a while ago.
Yes, that's right. Matt Nichols, 264. Level with him. Jimbo Aya, 263. Joey Lister and J.J. Turigny, both in the 130s, 261 apiece. Andy Babineau, 258, starts rounding it out from there. Oh, boy, we've got a bunch.
Hole for 8, last box, 107 through 8. Gouillart 9, 3-pin with a wiggle. On the spare, 109 through 8.
Working on it.
Double wood in front of that 3.
Oh, I did miss a frame, excuse me.
He missed the wrong wood. Furious himself. Beaupre, 3-1 split, 2 far right, 3 right, 4 left.
I did miss this one, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. You're busy. A lot to do here. And that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that, 10.
8 bucks, I'll try and watch the handwriting here. Sorry, folks.
Keith, another 8.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. Mark.
There we go.
Are you late? Are you late to Nate LeBron? Are you late to Nate LeBron? No.
All right, there we go.
All right, Mark is with a C. They put K in the scoreboard, so it was correct with a C.
There we go.
Gouillart missed 2 in a row. Unbelievable.
He's still in the 130, so at least.
Beaupre back in the rock department, spare. 127 the ball for the Tsunami in the 10th. Projecting the lead-up bowl for Central Park Lanes. Team competition tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 9 o'clock here, local 9:30 in Newfoundland. And Jeff, don't say it again. A Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 2 10s. Nice string, though. 129. But he knows it could have been the 150s and 140s. That's not a lemon drop for Keith. The pin fell down. Darn.
It always is the lemon drop tubes that keep falling. It's interesting.
I rigged it.
And we were here late last night planning some stuff out. I don't think we were that diabolical about it, though.
2 more fall down. He's trying to slow him down. Never challenge a Tsunami.
So I'm just trying to think here. How many 120 averages do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bowlers were in the 130s. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27 bowlers from this shift alone are in the 120s. Small sample size, 2 strings, but we got some heavy competition here. And I'd be very, very nervous if we're not above 120, if not higher by now. Finally, Beaupre can fire his final ball.
It's stall 10, strike on spare. Wow, 137 for Keith, the Tsunami Beaupre.
Well, that was worth the wait. And now you don't have to wait to see it again. Brilliant. Winchell and Drover back on the lanes.
Keith got a mechanical lemon drop.
Drover spare fill is here.
2, 4, and the 6. 60 half. John Winchell. 3 10s, a 9 now a spare. 49 the ball. Starts his second half of the match. On lane 13, it's 8. 4 left, 6 right. 57 through 5.
You got somewhere to put this down by any chance? No worries either way. Ah, perfect.
Oh, what a try. Oh, right behind the 6. They did his turnaround shot. Thought he had it. A good try by Winchell on the slice and dice.
That was so close. We'll get another look in a second. Winchell on the split bug right now. Those red bricks are splits.
10. Over 70 through 6. Winchell a 9. 66 through 6.
Here's how close Drover came. Wood comes off the wall, but is swiveling behind the 6. Who will advance to the round of 32, the knockout bracket, soon to come on a separate stream here on Candlepin Bowling Network. Is Josh in camera site, Ms. Croto? No, I'm sorry. He's over. He might be closer to the TikTok ladies at Candlepin Bowling on TikTok. That may be your best bet to see your son.
Sure, we'll get him sometime in the singles, you'd think, in the knockouts. That'd be head-to-head matches.
Yeah. Ronnie, thank you for helping us with that very same name correction, by the way. Much appreciated.
Drove at 2 perfects. Red Eagle minus the 3. Frustrating shot.
And Splitty.
John Winchell and Brentwood, New Hampshire. Excellent shooter sports for New Hampshire. Great owner, Rob Vaccaro. Seeing what a great job they do there at 6 Columbus Ave, New Hampshire. Great job for the community as well, and treats the pro bowlers exceptionally well. Gives a lot of money back.
And he's getting trophies back too, you know.
Winchell a 6-pack. Check his ID. 52-year-older. Can't get to the 3-6-10.
Ladies Internationals, Mixed Worlds, Friday Night Pro League, regular season and playoffs.
Candlepins for Cancer roll-offs and live shows.
Multiple ACST champions.
Maine states, New Hampshire states. Mass states. X mixed doubles, X mixed teams. Atlantic Candlepin singles tour. Senior state tournaments in Maine, including April 26, 2026, the finals. Unfortunately, the same weekend as the 560 Rip the Rack podcast, but I'm committed to Maine states this year. First. Over 1, 2, 4 in the 10. Winchell back in the pocket, a banana split. Where's Casey? Oh, forget about it, Casey. Sorry. Jumped the gun. This 10 falls down. So Casey's still going to be hungry, as usual. 4-7, 6 right. CD, Chris Drover. What a shot. What a spare. Winchell missed everything. Chris, 89 of the ball through 8. The former 125 league bowler with a high single of 196, a high triple of 448 out of Woodside Bowler in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, Canada. Parents also bowled. He's been bowling since 1978. Seems too young to be bowling since 1978. Chris Drover, the race car driver. He gets a kick off the wall, 5. 94 through 8. Winchell's at 84 through 8. Takes down 5. 8 and back, 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. ICC 2025 singles. Round 2 of 2. Knockout rounds next, separate feed. Chris gets the 9 out of the way, parallel pins. Winchell, 1 pin only, the 1.
Yep, Chris Drover's going to need to find another mark here to get to that 120 average. Doing pretty okay for himself, though, to this point.
A couple of tough breaks and head pin hits. Trying to circle back to the 1, won't get there. That's a 9. 103 through 9. Winchell gets a 9 also. 93 through 9. Final box before the final 2 strings before the playoffs. And team competition Tuesday through Saturday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Facebook also for us. Bob Leake, Duncan MacDougall on YouTube only. On lanes 1 and 2 on 13 and 14, where the finals will be held here on Saturday afternoon. 9 o'clock Atlantic time, 8 o'clock East Coast time, 9:30 for our great fans in Newfoundland on the half hour.
Who will it be this time? We've seen a few qualifiers from last year on our featured streams. Justin Waters, of course, qualified. Melanson, Kaler did. Kevin Padgington we saw earlier as well. He snuck in just.
Winchell floating with a strike. Oh, the 7 won't fall. The 9 did. He's stunned. That didn't go.
I think that 7 pin's hanging over the gutter, in fact.
The look says it all on his face. Like, give me a break.
Yeah, don't worry. The robbery's caught on camera. Drover just didn't get it all the way across. Head pin only.
Winchell for a spare. No, go for the pin. He was trying to do that. He missed it. Chris takes the 10, 113, middle string.
It's something he can build on. 2 strings to go. I think he needs a lot more to make it to the final dance.
Wasn't there for Winchell. 9, disappointing, 102, third string. 3 down, 2 to go. Round 2 of 2. From Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, Fairlanes. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live on Candlepin Bowling Network. Anchor ball has come up now to finish up the middle string.
Mark LeBlanc.
Then the final 2 strings.
Nate Lee is no relation to Nate we just discerned. We Americans finally have caught up. Great to be here in Moncton. Thank you very much for having us. Pleasure to bring it to you here. We're always going to be live on Facebook and YouTube. Bob and Duncan live as much as they can.
Nate Lee's 3-1 split, 3-6-10, 7 left. And a 61 start. Mark LeBlanc, 52 half. Wiggling Forsman, the post is the 10. 1-2-4-7 in front.
He's with that double strike earlier.
What a great staff they have, top to bottom, friendly, nice, a full bar as well. And munchies.
If only they were closer to us, selfishly.
I missed the pizza oven here. Lees, what a shot. Oh, thought he had it. He got the 7 somehow, just missed the object, the 3.
Yeah. File that one away. Now he knows how to make that one. 2 full on the head pin is LeBlanc.
Lees knocks the 3 down for a 10, 71 through 6. LeBlanc an 8. Minimum 60 through 6. 10 times 6 is 60. Did you know?
I am a graduate of Schoolhouse Rock. Thank you very much.
We used to have 45 records that I learned in multiplication. I was like in second grade, so I went in third grade. I knew 12 times 12 was 144. I was like a year ahead of myself.
Gross.
All the other classes, I was like a year or 2 behind. Leaves another 3-1 split. Can he get this one to go? He almost got the last one. Meanwhile, 9 hobbles behind the 3. 6 to the right. Wood in front to maybe get a spare for LeBlanc.
Oh, that is teed up. A red line shot will absolutely take this.
Lees, 2 full.
Either side makes the shot riskier.
LeBlanc connects, spare.
Take that back.
Spare 5 in the second, spare in the 7th. 70 the ball through 7. Late in the 3rd. Leads, object pin again, an 8. 79 through 7.
There's that Canadian notation we're using this year. Just follow along. The numbers add up, and the single triangles are spares and the squares are strikes. That's how we do it. When in Rome, when in Moncton. Though I'm considering adopting this for future international singles, even United States hosted. We'll think about it.
Leads another 3-1, but not a split this time officially.
1, 2, and 4. That's fine. Doesn't count on the spare fill for LeBlanc.
But 7's a wild. 7, 7, 7. 77 through 7.
Yeah, Lee's denied. Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
He got over the board. He wasn't denied.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And a spare. LeBlanc goes back to back. 3 spares here in the 3rd. 87 in the ball through 8. Nate leads a 9. 8's a while for him. 8, 8, 8. 88 through 8.
Wow, almost 300 of you still watching for just a qualifier. It's going to get good later on. Ryan, nice to see you. Mr. Hogan. Head pin down the middle for Lee. Spread eagle minus.
LeBlanc right side, just 4 that time. Spare 7, spare 4, 91 through 8. Lee splitting yet again. Good try. Not much to show for it. Get the short 2 on the left. Move on. LeBlanc chops out the 2-8. 1-4 right side 6-10. Lees grabs the 9. 100. Correction, 97 through 9. A nice sweeping 10. It's a wow 10. It's a Nico highlight reel 10 from Mark LeBlanc. 101 through 9.
Yep, I've gone awry. It looks like he had a... LeBlanc should actually be a 102 somehow. I'm falling 1 pin short. That's why my scoreboard is unofficial until announced otherwise.
So 102 officially. 8, 1, 2, 4, 8 behind the 2.
I'm going to give it to him here. I'm not sure if it's the 6, but there we go. Makes the score correct.
Semantics.
Yeah, every pin. Semantics about the 1 pin.
Lees. That will
What?
not fall down.
Oh, man.
Too many bad breaks. LeBlanc, too far right, 1 on the 7. He's trying to get to 112. Nate's trying to get to 107, which he does with a 10. 107, middle string. Mark LeBlanc will see next string again with a 9. Ends up with a 111, 111, middle string.
Would ramp the pins away from everything.
112 officially, right? Is it a 111? What is it? 111, right?
111. That's
okay,
confirmed.
after the correction, okay.
And that is it for string number 3 of 5. We'll see you for the 4th of 5 in just a moment. Be back as soon as it's ready. Hollett.
H-O-L-L-E-T-T, no E at the end. Hollett. Like Hollett.
Hello and welcome back. Keith Beaupre gets us underway in string 4 of 5. He's got the 1, 3, and 7. Chris Hollett, finally we get the chance to cover him. Hollett, right?
Hollett, yep.
Finally we get to learn. Easter Classic champion, former singles, multi-time singles champion.
3-time singles champion, former Easter Classic champion, a 7-time world champion from McLaughlin Trucking. One of the big dynasties ever in this game, the Worlds.
And spares for each, and you can see the power immediately on display.
Current average is around 124. Hasn't skipped a beat, has he?
Spares for each to begin. Easter Classic, of course, referring to the 20-string championship at Leda Lanes, formerly Nashua, New Hampshire, and hopefully somewhere else soon.
Just talking to him maybe at Buttwell, someplace they do it 2 days in a row, Saturday and Sunday possibly.
Yeah, and a lot of, I think the pro consensus I've gotten by and large is I want to do 20 strings. I'll only do it on Easter if it's for Ray Simino, the late Ray Simino, and Leda Lanes. Otherwise, I don't want the tradition any other way. But the notion of a 20-string marathon has exploded in popularity, coincidentally or not, around the time we started streaming it.
Keith Beaupre starts the fourth. Bombs away, baby! Strike on spare. Wow! 20 through 1, 30 plus 2 through 2. Hollett 8, Wiggling 6, Wiggling 10. Double wood to help.
I think we've got ourselves a fun duo side by side
yeah,
here.
we got Chris next string also, the final string. 18 through 1 for 2 in a row. Bang! 28 the ball through 2, rocking and rolling. Here at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Again, I've only got Beaupre's mark in here, but there we go. It feels like catching a Pokemon. Have I caught them all? I think there's still some more.
Beaupre steamrolls the pocket, just 6 that time. Check mark left, 5 middle, 2, 4, 7 left on a strike after a spare. Hollett left side 5, 1, 3, 6, 10, 7 the post on the left. Spare 8, spare 5, 33 through 2. Can Beaupre get 3 in a row? It will not carry to the 4-7.
Falling on the opposite side.
Oliver 3 in a row. He got it! What a shot for a spare!
It curls so nicely, and he throws it left to right, too, so that's very well
Got
done.
a replay on that one?
Oh, yeah.
43 and a ball through 3. Beaupre remains perfect, I think, with a 10.
Yes, he does.
48 through 3. Hard to read that smudge scoreboard. Hollett feeling in a lane 13. Beaupre on the crossover. 7-10 goalpost. Football season. CFL. NFL. Hollett, 2 accurate. Spread eagle. Unbelievable. 4. 47 through 3.
Matches are not head-to-head yet, but what fun would it be if this one were?
Beaupre with the wood. Nothing to show for that one.
The wood got double deflected, and that's what created the awkward bounce.
8 in the strike, 38 through 2. Beaupre in the ocean for 9. Correction, 8, no good. 46 through 3, Hollett. You could say a rare 8. 55 through 4, and Beaupre 56 through 4 now. Strike 8, 10, 8.
I see Jimbo Ayotte down there. Is that Jeff Surratt simply
Yeah,
on
Jeff
13?
Surratt. Yep, Jeff Surratt is second. Jimbo Ayott is third.
Couple of lucky strike bowlers.
Beaupre left side that time, just 4. 1, 3, 9, the cluster of 3. 9 behind the 3. 4, 7 left. On the right is the 10. Hollett back in the pocket, and the crossover leads to a king. Diamond right. 27% for Class A bowls. That wood to convert. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Beaupre, what a shot. He got it. Nico highlight reel. Hollett, 2 accurate in the middle. Beaupre, 66 in the ball at the half. So this could be one of the top 3 to 5 bowls in the game when he locks in.
4-team Central Park Lanes out of East Boston, Massachusetts. You see the shirt on his back.
Hollett, good pinning for 9. 64 half on Candlepin Bowling Network. Middle bowls of 3. Greg will call the second half of the 4th. John Winchell on the right. Future Hall of Famer Jeff Surratt on the left. Both defending champions Exeter Lanes out of Exeter, New Hampshire Shooter Sports Club. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. We'll see him 1 versus 2 against Metro on the 21st November, Peabody, Mass. 7:35 on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Winchell 2-8 in the 7. Surratt spread eagle plus to 9. Starting their 4th. Winchell for a spare. Takes it down. Great start to the 4th.
Wood kept it contained. Nice job.
Surratt trying to get this to go somehow. Good effort on the object pin. 3-6 in the 7. A sport like nothing else. A sport for any age. Candlepin Bowling is unbelievable. Never too late to join a league. Never too late to do glow bowling. Have some fun with your friends and family. Surratt and 8. Pick up a Candlepin gift card, $10 increments here at Fairlanes in Moncton or your local bowling center, any amount. Good stocking stuff, a Yankee swap gift, or a gift for any occasion all year round, not just the holidays. Winchell in the bonus, steals 7, the W, the wiggle, 189. 17-1, Surratt, bombs away, baby, strike! New bombs away, baby shirts here made by Kim Baker, available this week. Limited quantities and colors available here all week long while they last. $10 each shirt goes to Candlepins Cancer, a 501c3 charity. Winchell missed behind, got the 9 out.
2 stars at Channel 50, WNDS Stars and Strikes. I forget if Winchell's been on the Comcast show. Jeff definitely has, and dominated on that one.
Winchell, nice shot off the wall for a 10. After the spare 7, 27 through 2. Surratt 18 plus 2. Nice ball, doubles it up, double strike, wow! Who is this guy?
The guy who threw a 4-bagger in last year's Worlds, that's who.
Some guy by the name of Jeff Surratt.
He's okay.
Charlie Collins thinks so. Winchell 5-1 split. And now the turkey collision, triple strike chance here. It's a good ball at 7, 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right, 27 on the first double strike box. 35 through 2, 45 the ball through 3. Winchell denied by the 7. Good effort there, as usual. Surratt for a spare and double strike. Can't reach the king, the 5. 19 the second double strike box. 54 through 3. The power of the double strike. Winchell at 10. 37 through 3. Perfect start. Surratt at 9. 63 through 4.
Obligatory thank you, Jeff, for hitting the button as soon as you mark.
Pace of play. Speed it up here. Even baseball's a pitch clock now, thank goodness.
It does make it more watchable.
Winchell 9. They should have, I think extra inning game, maybe the 12th inning, put a runner at second base, so it's not 18 innings. That's my thinking.
Regular season, I think that should be moved back. Postseason, just let him suffer.
Like 2 or 3 in the morning, East Coast time, brutal. Winchell on for a 10. Spare 7, 3 10s. Actually, it's a spare, excuse me. 47 the ball to 4, even better. Surratt denied by the 6.
$10 for Surratt and a 73 half. Winchell still 1 more to go. On his side, then we'll see. Well, Jimbo could step up here, of course, but I think he'll just allow Winchell to bowl alone, perhaps. We'll see. Meanwhile, John filling his second mark.
Surratt just a 73 half.
Winchell does get it. 9 down.
Big Phil, 56 through 4. Trying to keep pace with Jeff Surratt.
Flank's right there in front of the 10. For the cross lane bowler. That is right down there, and a nervous bounce off the sidewall, but a spare all the same.
Back to back. Here he comes. 66 in the ball through 5. Here in the 4th of 5, the final round, 2 of 2. The qualifiers, playoffs next after the final string.
every single bowler so far on this featured pair over 120 average at the through the first half anyway of this string.
Anchors away.
60 halves, that's what I'm trying to say.
Jimbo Ayotte on the left. Marc LeBlanc on the right. Steals 3, 1 of the 10.
Three, 2 and 7 for Ayotte. LeBlanc wanted to get on the head, put it in, and then the wood might have deflected it to the side.
Jimbo, spare.
There we go. And a 10 box for LeBlanc. Sorry, Paula, wasn't sure if you were done with your sale.
No, so I was buying $20 of raffle tickets to support the prize fund.
Ah.
And hopefully we can win like we did in Academy Lanes a couple of years ago. We broke some equipment, so we won $630, $130 to charity, Candlepins for Cancer, $500 for our equipment upgrades. Had a good time.
Thank you,
On
Alfie.
the crossover, 8-10 split. Helicopter in flight for a spinning spare. On the spare, Ayotte, pocket 6. Tough one here. 4-7, 5-10, but decent wood gives him an outside chance for back-to-back.
Remember, that's his crossover side. Ayotte deals left to right.
16 through 1 on the 4th of 5. Beast mode, what a try. Right behind the 8. Pin, not the 8 ball. Aha. Ayotte, it goes!
With the billiard cue.
26 in the ball through 2, shuffles him down. LeBlanc a 9, Mark with a C, 19 through 2. Jimbo Ayotte, part of Academy Lanes 2 team. We'll see a week from this Friday. No Friday Night Pro League as usual this Friday night due to the World Tournament here in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. Fairlanes. Next match, Academy 2 on the road in their home house against Academy 1, a good one. Academy 3, the 3 seed. Academy 2, the 3 seed right now.
Of no relation to Academy Lanes or Fenway Academy, last year's team finalists.
They won the championship two seasons ago now. Or 3 seasons ago, I should say. On the bonus, it's 8, 78, wood to help. Spear 8 after a spear 6, 34 through 2. Can LeBlanc take down the 6-10? Forget about the wood all the way to the left. He taps it, and it won't go. That's what he's afraid of.
Tricky for the right to left bowler.
One in doubt, go for the pins. Wood is never a guarantee.
And he may well have.
Neither is an object pin a guarantee for that spare.
Thank you, Brett.
Get your bombs away, baby, and Candlepins for Cancer shirts and towels while we last this week. While they last. While we last. If we last. We will. Somehow or the other.
We will survive.
Time. What's that?
We will survive. Yeah,
Thanks,
I got too far on the tip of the wood.
Thanks, Gloria Gaynor. 10 for LeBlanc. 29 through 3. Ayotte stays perfect. 10, 44 through 3.
Through 3 splits, that's tricky.
Let's pause 18.8 seconds for station ID from Greg Gouillart.
Hi, this is Candlepin Bowling Network. We're live from Fairlanes Bowling Center in Moncton, New Brunswick. That's Paul Grant. I'm Greg Gouillart. We're on Facebook and YouTube. There's another stream going on YouTube as well with Duncan MacDougall and our executive producer, Bob Lee. Please like and follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube so that you're in the know about all the updates.
And hit that bell icon for live notifications like the playoffs coming up next in a separate broadcast so you get notified when we go live. After you subscribe, hit that bell icon on YouTube only on Candlepin Bowling Network. Getting close to 2,400 videos and over 5,100 subscribers. Join the party for free, always on YouTube forever. Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition available on YouTube. Free. Paul Grant shot there on the Worcester. Half Worcester. Ayotte in the 6-pack. Check his ID. He gobbles them all down. Chugged him down on the 6-pack. 54 and a ball through 4. Big out coming up here. It's a tough 5 for LeBlanc. 34 through 4. What a funny game.
Trying to throw a safer shot there, but unfortunately just over curled it.
Curling's big here in Canada, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm just glad the United States won gold once. You did it, John Schuster. You did it.
Way right. Avoids a lemon drop down. 6 and 10. Jimbo time again. He gets 7. Not bad off the head pin. 1, 2, 4. 61 through 4 here in the 4th.
In string 4 or 5.
LeBlanc just missed the pocket. 1, 2, 4, 7. 4 horsemen left. AR from the mark. Can't get to the 4.
Whoa.
Thought he had it. Would have been back-to-back for the second time this half.
Still a chance for a perfect game, though.
Head pin it only for LeBlanc. Who's in his mind? 7, just a 41 half. Youch. Yikes, nudge combined. Put the dictionary, Webster. Youch. Y-O-U-C-H. AR 10. How about a 71 half?
All the pins.
And with the play-by-play, here's Greg Gouillart.
Chris Holland and Keith Beaupre back up for boxes 6 through 10. In our 4th of 5 strings here in the 12 p.m. shift. Is this the most up-to-date update, perhaps? No, that's from an early one. Sorry, that doesn't do me any good. My mistake. Beaupre, 6 out, and he has a 72 half. 2 punched out by Hollett. Diamonds are tough, but there's wood in the middle of it, and Beaupre runs it down. Diamond uncut, 82, and a ball through 6.
He goes back-to-back for the second time here in the 4th.
There's a lot of 130s milling about in the field, but Beaupre, I think, is a pretty safe bet to advance. We'll see. 9 for Hollett.
73 through 6. Second half, 4 string. Final string is next. In a timeout, a separate broadcast. Come back with a knockout, singles knockout. 32 balls will make it out of 2 shifts. Beaupre bombs away, baby. Strike on spare. He's done it again for the second time here in the string.
Oh.
92 through 6, 102. Plus 2 in the 7th. Wow.
Oh, my mistake. There we go.
Now Hollett with a 6-pack.
And he gets out of that for an 8.
81 through 7.
Sorry.
Another ball's next.
Sorry, I was going down memory lane with Chris Hollett and his singles championships. 2008, Chris Hollett over Matt Cormier. Matt Cormier's been a runner-up a couple of times. 123 to 106.
Beaupre to the strike! Unbelievable! Double strike! Wow! Did it last string. Does it here again in the 4th. On fire!
He's just so dialed in.
Hollett back-to-back 6-packs. Check his ID.
And Beaupre in side by side with a singles champion. Chris Hollett also 2002.
He gets it down, spare on the 6-pack. 91 on the ball through 8. And Beaupre 122 plus bonus balls.
This time I'll give Hollett the pleasure of the replay on this one. Chris Hollett 2002 over Mike O'Brien for his second title. He also was defeated in 2005 by Dick
Beaupre
Duncan.
for the triple strike. 6. Wood rolls around, diamond right.
Excuse me.
Hollett crossing over, 7, 9, 10. Wood sticking around for a chance. 26 in the first double strike. He made a diamond just a moment ago. 118 through 8, 128 in the ball in the 9th. It hit the 6, it goes down. Slow motion spare, a double strike, crazy. Hollett, will it go? It tips over, but can't get to the 10.
Unreal.
7 in the spare, 98 through 8. 9 in the box, 107 through 9. Beaupre, 138 through 8, 148 plus 2 in the 9th. The power of the double strike once again. 3 more strikes in a string. That's 5 in the last 2, I believe, Greg, right? On the crossover, 9, just missed the 6. $157 through 9. Can you say top 32? For another one, bang! 167. Tsunami time continues. Hollett kicking a field goal, trying to hit the goal post, get one anyway.
6 marks de facto 7 with a double strike for Keith Beaupre.
Hollett, nice out, 9. 116, fourth string. And Beaupre trying to peek out with a big 20 once again to get to 177. The talent is there. Zings it right, 5. How about a 172, fourth string? Wow. Keith, the Tsunami, Beaupre.
That's confirmed officially. Chris Hall at 116 likewise.
Good for him. There's a lot of challenges in his life.
Jeff and John, who knows what they were actually laughing about? It's just like, we got to follow this guy?
In Central Park lanes, if Keith Beaupre can bowl like this, watch out Central Park lanes. Could be a threat.
They're both on good halves in their own right, and Winchell has 9 down.
Back to Greg.
He's got a 75 half. I was having too much fun listening to you call, Keith. And Surrett, 10 pin out.
Sorry, Greg, back to you.
10 pin is the only one left standing. John's off the cap. That's not where he wanted to put that one. Tricky with his diagonal ball. Surrett, though, throwing left to right. He likes that corner pin, and he spares. For the first time this string, incidentally.
Too busy getting double strike earlier.
Winchell's got 10.
I'm going to go to Mars from him. I'm going to eat a Mars candy bar. I'm spaced out once again.
Yeah.
What else is new?
By the way, here's the latest updates right here, starting with Matt Rich, who's on 420 through 3. Winchell has the 1-2-4, gets a break there, and the 4 is going to tip as well. Surrett thin on the head pin, diamond right side for a 6 fill.
So Matt Harnett's first, right? 350, is that right? No, I'm reading that wrong. Hold on. Pete, I got the wrong sheets here, I think.
Hold on, hand that back. I got it. 1 second. Hand it all back. 9 box. Sorry, Winchell now throwing his third ball. He's got 10. 95 through 7. I saw the curtain rippling. I got duped there. 10 box for Surrett, 99.
Through 7.
Through 7. Incredible. Matt Rich, 420. Matt McPhee, 417. Mike Brown, 412. That's just for 3 strings, folks. Andy Babineau, 409. He did well last year. Chris Holloway, we see here, 409 through 3. Chris Ryder, 408, our last year's champion. J.J. Turigny, 401. Continues to be impressive how meteoric his rise has been. 347, Surrett, another 10 pin to aim at. Jimbo A out 397 we see here. Andrew Murphy 390. Garrett Martin 386. Winchell denied. Wood might have kicked the 4 out of the way to rob him. Matt Nichols, Buffalo 382. Billy Gillis 379. Aaron Fontaine, I'm curious how he will do on the world stage. Surrett just picks that pin up for the spare. The quietest spare in existence. Winchell, a 9 box, 104 through 8. It is insane. I'm counting here. I think it's 39 names now in this shift that have a 120 average. That's too many. We need more than 120. Absolutely, for sure. How high will these bowlers need to go? Winchell has the 5, 6, and 9. Surrett wide of that, and he gets 5 on the fill. Surrett can get 130s. Winchell technically not a split. Wood doesn't contain it enough. Full standings available at Fairlanes Moncton's Facebook page, Fairlanes Bowling. Surrett has another one. Winchell a 9. And take another look at the 1, 3, 4, 7, and 10. Jeff having to go on the offside here with his patented left to right delivery, which he's patented since Candlewood days. Bowling center. Down goes the 10. Winchell can go into the 130s as well. The red bonus again. Down goes the 10. 9 fill. 133 through 9.
How about Tyler Reese out of Academy Lanes Pub, 125, Havermass, 5th in that first shift at 627. Promising young star in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class A Northern Conference.
Yeah.
I was talking about attitude too.
I was talking with Adam Melanson on my break. he's like, wow, it's incredible to see all the talent. I hadn't heard of the name before, but
Yeah,
we go and learn real quick.
Well, I covered him against Logan Gingras. Logan's run week 1 this season, and Tyler took 10 points to 4 in that match.
The reverse happens as well. 5-pin.
It's on YouTube on
Good.
Candlepin Bowling Network.
6 marks, de facto 7 for Surratt with the double strike in this string. Right. And the reverse happens as well. Michelle Harrison, sorry I wasn't familiar with your game. Ladies International singles finalist, losing only to Madison Riva.
She was great in the ICC Championships, that 166 stunner.
Of course Maddie was.
She won 3 years in a row and 4 times out of Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine, where they were held. She was at Bank of Brewer Lanes down in Brewer, Maine.
Can we get the gentleman's phone back? I think he was charging it up here. Do you remember that? Sorry.
Oh, this one here?
Oh, this one, yeah.
No charge. $5 for Candlepins for Cancer.
Bills of 6 for each. Jeff Surratt 149 and John Winchell 129. 129. 149. Like, oh, no, do not unplug that one. LeBlanc has a 9 drop. It's on a 41 at the half, looking for higher here. Gouillart, down goes the 2-pin. And Wood rolls away.
Hey, you got focus. No matter what, you got focus.
LeBlanc converts with a single. Sorry, getting my attention drawn left, right, and center here. Split does not go for Gouillart. Paul, I might need some help here with, like, I can still play call. I need more focus on this. I'm sorry.
Right,
I'm getting a little
I'll help out here.
strung out.
Still a string to go after this in the qualifying rounds before the playoffs in a separate broadcast. Make sure you subscribe, free, Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube only, and then hit the bell icon, only, after you subscribe on YouTube to get notified for live notifications so you don't miss the playoffs or the teams tomorrow at 9 o'clock here Atlantic time, 8 o'clock East Coast time, and 9:30 for our great friends in Newfoundland on the half hour, shortly after the scheduled start times. 3 matches, 3 strings each. Tuesday through Saturday, right here on your home for all things Candlepin Bowling, Candlepin Bowling Network.
How's Josh Daly doing? Great question. 375 through 3. That's a 125 average, which, 125 average might be borderline. I'm honest. There's a lot of good scores here. Pin conditions are favorable for that.
Pin action,
and we are bringing out a lot of good guys out here.
Yeah, pin action. We talked to
and LeBlanc's got 9 on the spare.
Talked to Peter Wood. He said they've worked in the lanes this year. The last time they were a little stubborn, so they fixed the lanes a little better this time, so they're moving pretty good.
Jimbo Gouillart. Down goes that 2. It's not the most convincing. Mark using the side wood. He was worried if the front one was going to deflect. I'll be curious to see if he chances it. Well, he has to chance it this time. Right tell. 1-4 converts. Gouillart his 4th mark of the string.
All spares, 91 of the ball through 7, no surprise.
And, oh, it did go. Who knew?
And that's a Paul Grant special. Put a buck in, missed the second, make the third for a 10.
They put a gallant effort at the last one, but I have to concede.
Minimum 70 through 7.
It was not a good time to play that wood. Sometimes people say, if when in doubt, play the pin like it's not there. But when you're faced with big competition, sometimes you want to take that risk. I'm still thinking of Cindy Harridan's shot where she made a risky play on a single. Gouillart's spread eagle 4.
95 through 7. Late in the 4th of 5.
Mark's try.
Another 6-pack.
If he gets the ball a little more out there, then that ball easily curls in. Well, he has a chance here. Gouillart tickles the front one, but doesn't get the eagle. So watch for Mark's delivery. I want to see it get it out there. That's better. And it's 9. That won't be 10 despite the rolling wood.
79 through 8. Gouillart out of the eagle gets a nice 10.
Quality
Spread eagles
10.
converted 1% for Class A bowls without wood, 20% for 10 boxes. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. What did Jeff Surratt get that string?
Jeff
So
Surratt 149.
The bridesman at Keith Beaupré's 172.
Somehow. Welcome to the Worlds, the International Candlepin Championships. 2 pins taken out for LeBlanc. Paul takes off his headset to congratulate someone or another. 7-8-10 for Ayotte.
Jeff Surek, can you throw a triple strike, please?
He gave us a quadruple last time. What do you want?
I know. That's past history.
During the team's
What have you done for me lately?
During the team's competition, Lucky Strike made the playoffs.
Paul Grant, Gouillart Live, Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, 2025 ICC International Candlepin Championship Singles Knockout Qualifying Round 2 of 2. Knockout playoffs are next on a separate broadcast.
LeBlanc punched out 2 on the first one. Curls it. I thought he had a chance to the 1-2. Instead, he needs a big out. Ayotte, the ball deflected in front of the 10 and denies him.
And what a luxury. He leads off for Academy 2, the Friday Night Pro League. We'll see on the 21st, 2025 against Academy 1.
So LeBlanc does get stuck with a 5. Cannot escape that diabolical ball 3 leave. 10 for Ayotte, 115 through 9. Not head-to-head, but everyone wants every pin they see. You never know.
Chris Merrill's in the house. Always in the running every tournament. Great guy from Stars and Strikes, South Paris, Maine. At least I think Chris is a great guy. Others may disagree, but I think he's awesome.
I agree, too, and not just because he's an earshot.
The coach also is coach. Softball coach, too. Won some titles.
LeBlanc just wide. Ayotte just 4. Wrapping up this 4th string of 5. Last duo here, and we'll see 3 more bowlers shift on over. I think Mark Weber's one of them by where he's sat.
LeBlanc can't get to the Century Club now. The best he can do is 94.
Jimbo, that's James Ayotte, just FYI, and CCICBA. That's a 9-box LeBlanc 93 for 10. 9 for Ayotte as well. 124 for him. That seems like a fine string, or is it just borderline? Boy, that cut seems to be creeping higher and higher, and I'm wondering if 120 is enough. What a great competition. What flying pins. Take a look again at everything we've had here in this 4th string. Surrett 149. Winchell does well to get 129, I mentioned. And then Chris Hollett, pleasure to see him at last. We'll see him again for string 5 of 5, 116. And Keith Mowbray, 172, including a double strike. See you for string 5 of 5. We'll take the audio out for a brief moment, and then we will be right back as soon as string 5 is set to begin. Be right back. Welcome back. Andy Babineau is the one on the left. I'll get his name punched in there.
And we'll change that screen to fit the fifth string in a minute.
Of course. You're watching Candlepin Bowling Network coverage of the Men's World Singles at the International Candlepin Championships. Live from Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick. Chris Hollett on the right. Here's Paul with the call.
Chris slides left, 4-7-8. Final string underway. The final round, round 2 of 2. Who will be the top 32? Stay tuned. Keith Beaupre electrifying 172 last string. He's off to the right. We'll monitor him. And Jeff Streb will see again the string at a 149 fourth string. Hollett 2 in the 6. Andy Babineau leads up to 10. 120 league bowler, 123 peak average. Hollett, nice. 10's a wow 10. 9 for Babineau. Andy at 196, high single, high triple, 451. Throwing a high 5 of 655 out of Fairlanes here. And over 3.5 decades, the Candlepin Bowling has won a provincial title and multiple 560 wins. A softball player as well. Played baseball and softball also growing up. And of course, Candlepin Bowling, which is for any age. He'll be turning, in 2 weeks from today, he'll be turning 39 years young.
We'll see him on Team Outlaw Rides. Presumably, anyway.
Hollett missed number 1. Babineau 6 right, 8 left. Final string. Playoffs next on a separate broadcast, so please subscribe free. You must hit the bell icon after you subscribe so you get notified live so you know when we start. And don't miss a ball ever. Hollett good pinning as usual at 10. Babineau a 9. Greg will call the second half of the final string. Youth program started here 10 o'clock on Saturdays during the regular bowling season. What a great job they've done here, bringing it back since COVID. Hollett back on the head pin, too accurate, spread eagle. Indian bowlers, Babineau, check mark, and the 4-7. Hollett, good bid for $25 from Candlepin Bowling Network, won't go on a TV lanes, and what a shot for a spare! Nico highlight reel. Andy Babineau delivers after a pair of 9s, 28 in the ball through 3 in the 5th. 2 10s and now a 9 for Hollett. Chris 29 through 3 for the 7-time World Team Championship out of McLaughlin Trucking.
Mark Weber and Ben Laxton, a new name on our broadcast if memory serves. Coming up after this.
Yeah, I talked to Ben earlier, first time covering him. On the crossover, wobbling 5, the 6 trying to lean over, does. 3 right, 5 left. And Babineau frustrated with a half twister. That's a Paul Grant fill, 2. 30 through 3, minimum after all that. But you can't be upset when you missed that pin, though, Greg.
Got back to Chupensi left standing. Oh, no. Wood deflected away. Oh, boy, it's raffle time. 10 bucks. 7239, Paul, did you win?
No.
Were you close? 50-50 raffle in-house, of course.
Boom, 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 boom. Wow. $20 down the drain, but you know what? You win, it's worth it. You can't win if you don't play, just like Candlepin Bowling.
Ooh. Eagle for Babineau. Hollett thin, and he gets a bundle of 5. Multi-time singles champion.
Beaupre just threw a strike on spare to our right. And actually, I think he's got a double strike. He's got a double strike again to our right. That's two strings wrong, a double strike. Ooh. Or it's a 3 now.
At some point, just save it for later, bud.
Is it 3 strings with a double strike now for Beaupre? 3rd, 4th, and 5th?
I'll have to ask him later. I almost don't want to take him out of his zone, though, honestly. 8 and 8.
Hollett 47.5. Babineau just a 44.5. The spare 2 lowered his score. Now middle bowl is Jeff Streb coming rocking, rolling 149. And one of the best bowlers in Maine, still in his 20s, Mark Weber. The only season the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, the best match he ever called. Up in the World Finals that year in 2023. He won in 2023 the Maine State, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour as a 4th seed. And there's a strike! Wow! Bombs away, baby! He's averaging 130 this season already. Surrett on the Worcester, no.
Weber's always good for at least one of those wicked Hammer balls.
Against Mark Carey, they had 7 strikes in the first string, 19 combined, that 5-string final. August 1st, 2023. You must see that match on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network, one of the best ones you'll ever see. And a big comfort line victory as well. Surratt takes the 10 to start the 5th. Anchor Bowl is the next.
Mark's here, brother Matthew. Now if we had Luke and John, we'd be set. Meanwhile, all 10 of these clatter in a heap.
Surratt on lane 14 in Canada, 4. Weber on a strike, crosses over, 8, 3 in the 10, mini split. But that wood get in the way. We're at that 3-pin, Surratt. Oh, just ticked the wood, took down the 10, now the 3, 1, 4, 7, 9.
By his lofty standards, I think that was gettable, 1-3. I think the head pin takes it all.
Now it's forgettable. Weber missed the chance, 18 through 1 on the strike, Phil.
I guess you'd call the pins forget-me-nots in that case.
Jeff takes an 8, 18 through 2 in the final string of the qualifying rounds. Weber, a 10, 20.
Yep, 18, 28.
28, okay, strike 8, 8, 10, 28 through 2.
Bro screen cheating with the replay. Billy Shiner Sr., good to see you, neighbor. Almost 300 of you watching here. This is the World Singles. 4 horsemen right for Surratt. Weber, just got on the crossover side. And he gets 5 out.
He's got about 36% without wood for Class A bowl statistics by Candlepin Bowling Network, and like that. Spare 28 in the ball through 3. Ooh. Weber, look at this one. 4, 5, 10. Left to right. That is a youch.
Arguably the same sort of ball. Thin on the head pin, now full on the 2. It's not that much different.
Now it's 7, 35 through 3.
Don't tilt yet.
In the main money match with Jeff Lapter 11 to 12 straight times. So recently, Chris Monroe and Nate Lees won the last couple. Surratt left side, comes back for a couple more. How about 3 more? How about the wobbling wonderfall? It does. And then look at that. Would you take a look at that? And Weber takes 9. He's got the 6 for a spare, and that would be a problem. If you can get around that somehow. Take the detour, but that wood's in play now. Better chance for a wood shooting spare.
Lane's drawn at random, but assuming teams hold, Surratt and Ayotte, lucky strike teammates.
Andy Babineau retrieves that wood on lane 14.
Or will he? Yep.
He slides down. He's out.
Oof. Too soon.
Applied the
tag. Too soon.
I really want to see the Blue Jays win the World Series. I was disappointed. They had so many chances to win that thing against the Dodgers. Tough break. But good for them. They came in 4th place last year. Surratt object pin does not carry. Unbelievable. Wanted that one. Weber, that goes, spare. Striking a spare in the string, 45 and a ball through 4 in the 5th and final string of the qualifying rounds. Jeff gets the 10. Doubles from 18 to 36 through 3. After the spare 8, 10, 46 through 4.
I watched a 5-pin tutorial video. It's one of the stars of 5-pin, and then I immediately blotted out his name. But he mentions that, he says, I find it easier to turn the ball left to right and just turn it clockwise out of my hand. So I guess that logic must apply to Candlepin as well, where some just, like Mark and like Jeff, find it easier to just turn the ball clockwise.
How about counterclockwise?
That would be like John Winchell's ball say.
Surratt back in the pocket, splits 2 and 1, 2, 4 in the 10.
Is it just me, or did he come more straight on in the approach and then end up hitting it straight on?
Weber hits the pocket, it's 8. 6 wiggles, 10 holds firm, wood in front, wood behind. 8 fill, 53 through 4. Trying to go back to back. Surratt, great shot, can't get to the East Coast.
Oh, that pin shot in front of the 10.
Weber in a spare, bang! 63 and a ball through 5. Out of the 1-7-10 Sports from Augusta, Maine. Surratt, deadly pinner, 10, back-to-back 10s. Third of the half, 56 through 5. Anchors away, Jimbo Ayotte after Mark Weber sits down. And please welcome On the left side, Ben Laxton, Laxton. Only 3 years at Candlepin Bowling. 96 average, 105 his best year. Has a high single of 158, a high triple of 386, and a high five of 580. Not bad for 3 years. Got a great attitude.
No time like the present.
Ayotte, pocket shot, breaks the diamond, 2 left, 5 right. 3-9-10 for Laxton. Greg will call the second half of the final string. Jimbo Ayotte missed right. Laxton got behind the 3, got the 9. 3 and the 10 hold. The playoffs are next on YouTube, on Candlepin Bowling Network and Facebook as well. On our coverage, Wobbly, Duncan MacDougall have YouTube only. On lanes 1 and 2, we'll stick here on 13 and 14. Laxton 9. Ayotte a 10.
Mm-hmm.
What a great job you've done, Greg. We've evolved over the years, haven't we? Well, at least you have with the scoring system.
I mean,
and the computer technology.
I have, you have. Candlepins for Cancer has helped us. Bob Lee's picked up a few new tricks. And Duncan MacDougall, thank you very much for getting us here as well.
Yeah, crossover does not leave to a king. 6 middle, 9 left, 10 right.
It's a great leave, actually.
Laxton 1-2-4.
Mitchell says Jeff Bourne. Maybe. I don't remember the gentleman's name.
2 far right for Ayotte. Laxton 2 far left. Nice stare in the middle.
There's definitely a star of, I believe he was out of Toronto somehow. This silly American knows nothing.
Jimbo, a pair of 10s to start the final round. String that borderline lob. There's no lob line here, actually, at Fairlanes. They took him out. Takes an 8 that time, 17 through 2.
I
The
think
96 league bowler.
Landed shy of the arrows anyway. Lobs are such a politically complicated rule. It isn't the text of the ICBA rules, which we're using the text of by and large. But of course, there's no line painted, and only an authorized official can call a lob anyway.
Well, it's still a rule. You still have to, you should have integrity. You bowl the game. Do the right thing.
Then what? You know, there is an interesting vagary there of like only an authorized official is authorized to call lobs. I get why a bowler will call it if they've sent it way out there. Just, it's interesting why that text exists.
Oreo cakes to tell Oreo cookie, middle cream for Ayotte. I mean, people complain somebody goes an inch over the foul line, but they don't complain about a lob. I just think it's a rule. Follow the law. Follow the law until it changes. Stick to the rules. It's like the tuck rule of Tom Brady. They change the rule a year later for the tuck rule.
Well, one thing's for sure, it's nice when everyone follows the same rules.
That's right, absolutely. Have integrity. Do the right thing when no one's looking. Ayotte 8, 28 through 3. Then Laxton takes a 7, 24 through 3.
Which by and large they do, camera or no. But here we are. And here you are as well, watching on Facebook and YouTube, Candlepin Bowling Network. Subscribe. It's free!
Where have I heard that before? Ayotte, wobbling 4, wobbling 8 and 10, left to right. Laxton sends it right for 6. 1, 2, 4, 7, 4 horsemen left. It's gone fast today, and the playoffs will be rowdy and rocking and rolling here soon on a separate broadcast. That's why after you subscribe, or if you have, hit that bell icon after for live notifications.
How high will they have to go to make the cut? At least
Ayotte.
120.
What a shot for a spare! Vintage Jimbo Ayotte, still in his 30s, won a premium level. 38 in the ball through 4. 6 Pro Series titles. Laxton 1 in the 7, hits an 8. Correction 9. Didn't see the 7 fall down. Obstructed view. 33 through 4. Greg Gouillart takes over the second half of the final string next.
Ayotte's got all his head pins so far.
Ayotte rolls left 5, 1 and more. 43 through 4. Laxton 1, 2, 4, 7. So we get this one.
We'll see the round of 32 in just a moment. It'll be 2 waves of 16. That's how we'll do it. But each match will play side by side and uninterrupted.
Yeah, tonight, 8 and 10. Brutal. Laxton bounced it down. The 7 holds. Just laughs it off.
Notice he realizes he has more of a loft to his delivery. Yeah, who knew?
His shirt says the 10 pin's always laughing. I think the 7 is this time.
He can hear it even from 60 feet, about 20 meters away.
They got 9, 52 half. Ben Laxton takes the 10, 43 half on Candlepin Bowling Network. Greg Gouillart takes it from here.
There you see it as Babineau and Hollett get back up. Shout out to Duncan MacDougall for driving me and Bob Lee for driving Paul all the way up here. Even though I had to explain the metric conversions to Duncan just about every meter of the way. Hollett pinned well in the first half, has a split this time, 3 and 2. We'll have to really fight for it. Finding more and more of the head pin. Babineau, I believe, was second best in qualifying last year. Only Josh Daly was higher. He rips into the cluster of 7, but the 2 pins remaining are the 3 and 7. 2-4. And an 8 and a 9. Looks like we need a few more marks from both of them in order to get back up to that same pace. There's Paul Grant. See him in the bottom left? That's him. In case you never knew. You can hear him coming from a mile away. Head pin, bundle of 5 here. Babineau, nice leave. Yeah, Andy Babineau had a 644 last year's qualifying. Top 5 were Daly 660, Babineau 644, Jerry Dunn 643, Sean Baker 643, and Danny Harris tied with Todd Harrison on 635. No spares for either, unfortunately. 8 and a 10. Again. Can he make it back to the dance again? 1, 3, and 6. Has a chance here. Babineau gets rid of 3 pins. See if Chris can bury it in there. Got that cross lane ball. Just missed the head pin, though. Babineau, does he have the ball for it? A Wood screams in front of the 2-4. All at 10. And Babineau 10 as well. I'm not entirely certain which roster Chris Hollett would bowl on, if he bowls teams at all. I don't have the information readily accessible here, I confess. Just 3 pins taken out on the first ball. Babineau. He's wayward to the head pin as well. Only just, though, and they're still crumbling. Hollett nearly comes back for it, but leaves a 10 pin. Thank you very much. Thank you to the Woods for doing what you do. No mark for Babineau. Hollett takes 10. Or 9, excuse me. I have an update. Babineau give it 10. So this is going to start getting tricky because we have some names that are definitely going to intermingle. For example, Matt Rich, I remember, was from the first shift. He now has 552. This is going to be difficult to decipher here, but I know for sure. Third balls for each. Hollett 10 and Babineau 10. Babineau 8, excuse me. What I'm getting a little anxious about here is that I'm noticing that the scores are starting to intermingle on the scoreboard from old shift and new shift. Taking a look here, in 32nd place, I'm seeing Ernie Child, who's 571. Brian Bernacchi's just fell 1 pin short of that. So everyone from Bernacchi's downward is, unfortunately, 570 downward is already cut for certain. Here's Surratt, and he's on 56.5. Weber filling a spare. So the cut is guaranteed to be at least 114, and it might be well higher soon. We're going to have to get to the bottom of that later because it's tough to work out right now. 9 fill for Weber, and he's got a 72.5. Surratt the 4-7. Woods in front, uses it, left side, takes it. Second mark for him. Weber got his 9, just goes straight at it, deflects off the wood, it's good. 4 marks for him in the string. So yeah, after 4 strings, Nico Pujar, I presume. Surratt down the middle. Jeff's got a 5 fill on his. Down the middle is Weber, but they crumble, and he's got a 9 drop again. 91 through 6. Deadwood, he'll have to shoot the 7-pin clean and get iced by the delay. Ben's running out to grab it. Drywall Concepts were second in their division last year. Mark Weber poised to be a dangerous part of that team. Jeff's try, just wide of the 3-pin. The team captained by Mark Harrier and Matt Huff. Single taken. 101 in a ball through 7. And Surratt has 9. Mark Weber on a 5-mark string. Bills of 8, 8, 9, 9, and something. Another open mark working. Surratt in there, 6-10. Weber, 1, 3, 6. .610 off the wood. See you later. And Weber converts as well. Spares for both in this non-head-to-head matchup for now. 5 marks in a row by Mark Weber. Here's Surratt's reaction to this adventure he went on. Thank you. Jeff again. Surratt's got the 3, 4, and 6. Another 7 fill for him, and Weber breaks up another one. For an 8 fill, he's continuing to rock and roll. Jeff, that was too far right out of the hand. Only just. Woods available. Weber not using it. That would have been too deep for the object, but he had to go at it.
What a great string.
9 box for Surratt, 106.
Streak starts at 5 for Weber. I told you, this kid's good. When he gets his confidence, doesn't lose his confidence, one of the best in the business. What a great show in the Pro Series last year. He teamed up with, who did he win with last year? The one covered?
Sean Baker, I'm pretty
that's
sure.
Right, that's right, Sean Baker, that's right. It was devastating, that final. First half especially, to set the tone.
Jeff's got his head pin in the 2 and 4. 1, 2, 8, and 9. Yeah, it's unlikely to get a Massachusetts and Maine connection, but they did. 2, 4 for the mark. Yes. Surratt a 3-mark back half. Very solid. Weber got it. He's got another mark and a chance for a 150 string. Full ball on the second one.
146 in the ball on the 10. Just fabulous bowling by Mark with a K, Weber with 2 Bs.
Don't call me Pete, okay? 2 full. Jeff Surratt 122. Weber, well,
Does get to 150, barely.
Did you hear that one? Nice ball, Weber. Someone cheered.
Hit it pretty good, though. Nothing to show for it. Nothing wrong with the 150. Fifth and final string.
You don't need your sass.
The final 5 boxes with Greg Gouillart to wrap up the qualifying rounds. Again, we sign up after this. We go to a separate broadcast, about 30 minutes or so from here, give or take. Hit that bell icon after you subscribe on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube for live notifications so you never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever miss a ball when we go live. Never, ever, never, ever, never, ever.
Is anyone keeping track of the double negatives?
I'm pretty positive.
I'm doubly negative as well. 3 pins out for Ayot.
Greg, you're a breath of fresh air.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Mean every word of it.
Appreciate you. Oh, that 6-pin tipping into the 3 would have been big for Laxton, but couldn't get it to go.
Laxton, 71 years young. 2, 4, 7, 3 to the right. He says he's just having fun.
You better be. I mean, what is the point of bowling if you're not having fun? Like, listen, I know we're taking this seriously, but still.
Seriously.
It's a serious competition, but it's seriously fun. He takes 8, Ayot takes 9.
It's funny you say that.
And believe me, this is how it usually goes. The bowlers are highly intense on the lanes, and then the best of friends off the lanes. That's how it should be. With the Hall of Fame induction of Jack Sanick, it reminds me of his daughter's speech about that. One of the most poignant sound bites I've ever recalled. We had an entire Hall of Fame ceremony as a playlist on Candlepin Bowling Network YouTube.
Craig did a great job with the filming of that.
Slow job.
Great job.
Thank you. 4 pins taken out. Laxton finds a way to take out the diamond right side. Ooh, behind the 10. There's one coming. It's not hitting it with the red line, though. Laxton. Across it comes. 110. Chance to get at least 9 for certain. Jimbo. Easier for that left to right bowler to get that corner. On the 7-pin, certainly. Laxton. Oh, just wide. And he'll get an 8. Again. Relatively inexperienced bowler, so at least at the competitive level for sure. So,
We have 23 videos, by the way, and over 51 subscribers. Join the crowd. Free.
Over 300 of you watching. Thank you very much. I bet there's going to be even more of you in just a moment's time.
If you can, share the match with your friends and family, including the playoffs next, and tell your friends about Candlepin Bowling, unbelievable bowling for any age.
Oh, yes, the triangle does go one way or another. Ayot gets a second mark. Laxton just wide. Rooting for him to get on the board here with 2 boxes to go after this. Get those sticks at least. I don't think I could quite call that a raspberry beret. And it certainly doesn't look like it was bought at a secondhand store. He gets stuck with a 5.
How about raspberry and Brighto? Comes on 3 delivery flavors: chocolate, vanilla, and raspberry.
Huh?
It's still raspberry.
That reference passes me by.
3 Stooges, you ever saw Brighto episode?
No clue.
Hospital doing medication to help people out, and it turns out it's the wrong thing.
Get over 4, thank you very much. Laxton, he's got his head pin, it's thin, but they might fall for him. I think that's playable wood. He's got a chance of this one. 19. And a plank there that he plays on the left side for another. Laxton, has he found it? He's on the front wood. 5-pin. No, the action stopped up before it got there. I hate congestion. Hate it in my bones, and I hate it on the highway.
I hate when you have runny nose all week for a week and a half.
Yeah, true. Admittedly, that's more logistically complicated.
Well, 9. Is that a 9 or a 10?
Yeah. I saw 10 for myself.
74 through 9.
It may even be a pin light. Again, I'm squinting at the pen. No, it's 74.
Yeah, back-to-back spares, denied 3 in a row. Almost got it.
Yeah. Again, Ben's got to play on this one. 1-3. Get it in there. The 3-pin can drive the wood and back, but he's left of it.
Final ball coming up. Playoffs are next on Candlepin Bowling Network. The ESPN of Candlepin Bowling. We cover them all. In high definition, too.
There's a 10.
116 finish for Jimbo Ayotte. Ben Laxton, 882 string for the 96 League Bowler. Had a good time, though, which he appreciates.
We'll see the full standings for him and everyone.
Check the Facebook page. Again, the Facebook page, Greg, for people to check?
That's Fairlanes Bowling on Facebook. Fairlanes Bowling. And we're here in Moncton, New Brunswick. All right, that is it for string 5 of 5.
32 make it, Greg, right? No buys, right? 32
That's
bowls.
right. It got more complicated to read the spreadsheet because all the strings are starting to run together. Thanks, Matt Rich. You're bowling way too well and messing it all up.
And are they reseeded after each round, too? Do you know, are they brackets?
No, there is no reseeded
Just
in the round of 32.
Brackets.
Exactly.
So 132, 231, onward we go.
Precisely. And on chalk, it's supposed to be 116, 18, 14.
And just because you're number one seed does not guarantee you're going to win. We've seen a lot of bowlers lose in the first round.
Didn't work out for Josh Daly, but we'll see. It didn't work out for, I imagine Calvin Locke would have been top qualifier last year with that 2 or whatever. But Blake Doucette won that year.
Before we sign, I just want to thank our fans and viewers supporting Candlepins of Cancer, a 501c3 charity. Your generosity has helped us trigger payments of $31,500 in 2025 alone, with still about 2 months to go. Overall, $103,500 paid out, a bunch last 3 years. Your help is very important to help bowlers going through cancer treatments. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, the website, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Also, upcoming roll-offs, Riverwalk Lane Scratch Open Roll-Offs, January 26, 2025, Scratch Open Roll-Offs, Amesbury, Massachusetts. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, the register. Unlimited shifts are allowed. And also the 10-string roll-away lanes. You can do an Easter Classic. It could be like 2 10-stringers that day if you'd like. March 7, 2026, 80% handicap, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com.
All righty, thank you very much. We're going to watch playoffs in just a moment's time. Again, that's another stream. Like, follow, and subscribe. Like, follow, and subscribe, and hit the bell. You know, the social media things. We'll see you soon for that. On another stream, we'll click it on as soon as the warm-ups begin on that. We'll see you then. Bye for now.